All right, be right back then. Be right back.
I'm actually more nervous doing it this time than I was last time.
Really?
No, I don't know.
I wasn't doing anything.
Oh.
I wasn't doing anything.
Am I going to be able... I don't know whether to turn the sound on in this to watch it, in case it starts looping. What song have you got for the intro? I'm just going to make the chat pop out of it here.
Yep, I'm ready.
Right.
Holy shit, it started?
Not yet.
Okay. By the way, just make sure like my mic isn't terrible, because I can't tell.
You sound alright here.
Okay, because if it goes through my headset, it's fine, but if it goes from my webcam, it's pretty shitty. So just like, all right, let's go. If it's fine.
Oh. You've got a fan in chat, Dem0n.
Already? I need to figure out how to open chat properly, so I can like respond.
Volume.
Hello?
I can play that later. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
By the way, I have my flag there as well. Just saying. It's not on the wall. It's on the wall, but well, in like let's say 15 days, it's gonna be 1 year since I fully committed to this band. But like many other people, I had discovered them before, like way before, like when not as long as ago as Aldo, but like when Gimme Chocolate went viral, That's when I probably saw them for the first time on YouTube. I remember I liked it. Actually, I really liked, and you know the drill. I just pasted the link to my friends, told them how weird and awesome it is at the same time. I remember I think I went on a rampage of like four more songs that they had on YouTube. So it was probably like Ed Banger, Doki Doki Morning, Ine, and maybe one more, Megitsune, maybe. Yeah, I think I saw them all, but I didn't stumble upon any live performance like Road of Resistance, for example. And I think that's why I didn't. Like, I liked it, and I was like, "Yeah, this is great," but I never felt like, in my mind, it was impossible that it was good live. I mean, to me, it wasn't even possible that they were touring. Even though I saw "Gimme Chocolate," which obviously is like it's taken from live footage. It didn't click, and I didn't think like to watch them live or watch something live from them. If I did, and I'm pretty sure I would be uh, somewhere else right now. Like I would be a fan for like 5 years now, so things would be different. But yeah, it's been a year almost now, and I enjoyed my fall, and yeah, that's about it.
Can I just interrupt a second there? Neon, they can't hear you. No, they can hear the rest of us, but not you.
There we go, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. You should be able to hear me now.
Okay.
So that was my failed attempt to. So that's what I don't understand. I've got so many freaking settings on OBS that it's so fucking hard to remember them all. What I need is my friend's just got a Steam Deck, so she can press everything at press of a button. Like it's right there, and I'm like, I need one of those, but I also need a new mic, and it's just like money. I'm like, oh, it's just so I don't have to keep going into my settings every 2 seconds and messing around with it. It's just like a press of a button and it's done. Like I never knew how much I needed those things until now. So, but yeah, thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we've had a lot of obviously to talk about this. Kind of the last 2 months really to do with Babymetal with all their live shows and stuff like that. But obviously the main talking point for everybody, it was Yui's birthday recently. And
Oh yeah.
we didn't hear anything. not a peep.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Not a single bit of information dropped from that. Is what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Unexpected, right?
Yeah, a lot of people were hoping we'd hear.
I don't know.
To me, it's like if she left Babymetal because of health reasons, and even though she's still on a Muse's artist list, doesn't necessarily mean she's still in good health. You know what I mean? She may still be in bad health and doesn't want to reveal that to the general public. You know, we don't know what's wrong with her, so anything could be wrong. I mean, from the best scenario to the worst scenario, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
And
it's a shareholders meeting tomorrow, so hopefully we'll find something out then.
So that's an
interesting. The what? What's tomorrow?
Shareholders
meeting. The shareholders meeting for Amuse.
Oh, shareholders meeting. Yes.
So do you reckon we'll hear something about maybe, hopefully, the plans or the future plans of Yui? I'm going to call it now that I don't think we'll hear anything. I think we'll hear a lot of things that we'll go through, and I think we'll get a 2-second, yeah, Yui's still on the books, move on, and they'll move on to something else. That's what I think is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, well, all we got last year was that she's getting better and looking forward to future plans, but that was essentially it.
Now I know a lot of people. Again, I don't know whether or not this is just out of pure hope or maybe expectation or rumors in general. But obviously, it was supposed to be Babymetal's 10th anniversary this year. Obviously, the virus.
I'm getting so tired of the rumors. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the virus that shall not be named on this video because YouTube will instantly claim my video like it's no tomorrow. Unfortunately, kind of has ruined plans for a lot of things that were supposed to happen this year. Do you think it could be a case of they're holding off to do something maybe for that event, or is at this point is it just like anything, pure speculation?
I think they've just been like figuring it out for the past couple of months.
Trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. They're probably not even sure right now still.
I personally think the anniversary thing is going to be canceled altogether. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, I hope not.
No, but the way things are going, I mean, they're not really improving much. I mean, throughout the world, I guess, in some spots it is improving, but we still have a long way to go, and I think we won't see anything at least till maybe summer of next year.
Holy shit!
There's been a lot of rumors of a second spike going around at the minute. Around some parts of the world as well, so it could get worse again before it gets better. So it'd be an interesting one on that front to know what we
I don't think I could last another year without any new content.
Yeah, we have plenty of reactions every day. Come on.
They should at least put out a video, like a new music video, a produced music video. I mean, they did it with Distortion. None of the girls are in Distortion. Why can't they do that with like Dada Dance or Night Night Burn or one of those, Kagero.
Do we want another video that the girls aren't in?
Well, I mean, but put something out. You know what I mean? Or maybe they can do it with the girls. I mean, but they need to put something out.
If it's that or nothing, give me that.
It's better than nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's better than nothing.
We say we've not had nothing, but I think a lot of us underestimate that. They did come out with the Stay Home, Stay Metal stuff as well. We have been getting a lot of stuff on YouTube at the minute, even if it is quite old past shows. So they have been doing quite a bit to keep momentum going, I think, behind the scenes as best as they can do without actually doing shows. So, I think they were trending. I think the first or second show that they did, they were trending on Twitter for a long time. So the momentum and people talking about them is there. Is that a conscious plan, do you think, just to stay in the limelight because there was plans for something? Because it seems very uncobra like to give away loads of comments. We're streaming on YouTube for nothing.
Yeah, being on social media is very uncobra.
So, very uncobra.
Yeah. No, I think they were just like everyone else. They didn't know they had everything cancelled and they had some free time, and I don't know, I have no idea how Koba views things from his perspective. It's impossible.
Does anyone?
Yeah, that's exactly that. But I think the live shows on YouTube were a good idea. Apart from that, I just hope that it makes him realize, or him and whoever is in charge and MUs and everything, it makes them realize that social media is powerful and it can bring people together as well, and they can keep the momentum going. They don't need to be touring every next few weeks all the time. I hope they do, but
I've been following
they could use social media more. Go Aldo, sorry.
I've been following some other idol groups, that are still kind of active, without having to. Most of their income comes from their shows that they do, and selling merch and stuff like that. And what I've been seeing is a lot of they'll play live shows or videos of live shows they've done with commentary, and then people can just donate. If they wanna help support the girls, they donate. Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of these going on with several different idol groups. Yeah. And I think that would be cool to watch a Babymetal concert while Moa and Sue are doing commentary.
Oh, that's like a dream.
Yeah,
right?
That'd be amazing.
That's why I don't believe it's
gonna happen.
An acoustic Babymetal set. That's what I'd love to see. Half an hour.
Jesus.
Of just a Mora on an acoustic guitar with
Babymetal unplugged.
singing some songs. I'd be happy.
Moa doing Shine.
Yeah, just have Moa and Sue just take turns singing some Baby Metal songs.
But I think that would just be so cool, and it'd be such a treat for the fans if they could actually see them, you know, and maybe not interact with them, but have just at least watch them interact with each other and give their reactions to the whatever concert it is or whatever, you know.
Doesn't even have to be doesn't even have to be a concert. Look at the early music videos they did, and they did commentaries for them.
Exactly.
It'd be great to have
those videos, by the way. Absolutely adore those early commentary videos.
I mean, not that I don't appreciate the live concerts that they're giving us, but you know, I would like something a little bit more with more substance than just a concert, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or even like I don't want to compare them to Bandmade, but Bandmade did their little Zoom meeting thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that would be great.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if you want to communicate with the fans now and the general on the audience, while this thing's obviously going around the world at the minute, there's more people than ever at the minute on social media, on the internet, looking for just anything to just pick their spirits up. I mean, just as a example, the PlayStation reveal that literally happened last week I think it was like the most viewed live video on YouTube like ever for like a reveal or something like 40 million live viewers or something incredibly stupid like that, and that's just for a reveal of a concert. You know, you stick something on that we've never seen before for Babymetal.
What concert was it?
The console, the PS5 console. It's just got like 40 million views. That's because everybody's at home, not doing anything, wanting something to see. I mean, there's millions of Babymetal fans all around the world. You give them something that they've never seen before, stick that on a YouTube live video, and just watch that baby fly.
I mean, I'd settle for anything, even if Koba decided just to get his little laptop out and make a 5-minute lore video that nobody's involved with other than him. But I'd watch it.
Yeah.
And I'd share it.
For what we haven't been getting with the main girls, what we have been getting a little bit on social media is from the Avengers, or more commonly, 2 of them. Which is Kano as well, and Rio. She used to be just come out of nowhere on social media all of a sudden. Momoko.
Yeah, well, it shows that Amuse do know how to do the promotion. If they let 1.5 do all the social media and YouTube stuff that they're doing, why can't they do it for Babymetal? It just makes no sense to me.
I had the exact same thought when I watched like 2 days
Because
ago
of
or
the
something,
lore.
like 1.5. Each of the members like had a message.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what they said or whatever because I'm not too invested in 1.5 or whatever. But I did watch it for Kano and and research, and I was like, yeah, why not have Moa and Sue do something like this? You know.
Well, they used to back in the old days.
The Apocalypse Web things.
Yeah, the bar thing. You know, they would. In fact, if you were a member of it, I guess it was the one version back then. On your birthday, they would send you a video clip wishing you happy birthday, and I mean, it was the same for everybody who had a birthday, but it was cool that they had at least 12 different videos.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever month your birthday would fall on, and they would do that. They would send one. They're hard to find. You can. I've seen a couple of them here and there on YouTube, but most of them were so private that nobody really shared them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to do that, man. They used to do those little clips, and they'd send you, and they'd wish you happy. It would be Mo and Yui wishing you happy birthday, and they do a cute little thing, and then that was it.
I think you've got to remember as well, us as fans, we're never going to stop wanting more. Like, we always want more after whatever it is we're given. Like, that's just the nature of being fans. You want more of your favourite bands and stuff like that. We've got to...
But it's not hard to want more.
Oh no,
Considering
what
they give
easy
us.
to want more. But what I'm trying to say is these girls as well. I mean, they've got lives outside the band as well. I mean, we recently kind of found out that that Moa has a certain. I don't want to say live on here, but has a certain amount of tidbits of information about where she is right now and what she's doing. Certain information we didn't know from people just saying that she is slightly deaf in one of her ears, which I honestly didn't even know until that time. And then you go back.
She's slightly what?
Is deaf in one ear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't,
Oh, have you not seen that?
I didn't know that. Like I said, I don't want
Where'd
to.
that
Holy
come
shit,
from?
Aldo.
Where did that come from?
I don't want to say
It happened
on the podcast for obviously.
Yeah, I won't give out too much information, but it happened last summer. Sudden deafness in her left ear,
Huh?
Yeah,
and then she went on tour in America and over the EU and the UK and the Japan shows with that.
I had no. Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't. Either. I
I'm
didn't
just
either
wondering
until I.
where you got that information from. I mean,
I have.
I'll link you, Aldo.
Credible sources.
Yeah.
well, I mean, unless it comes directly from an amused source or family member, I don't know if I would believe.
It's definitely not.
There's
from-
a lot of rumors out there.
It's definitely not from Amuse, but I definitely think the source is credible.
Yeah, I think it's pretty genuine.
Pretty genuine.
Pretty legit.
Yeah, it's pretty genuine. You'll see, I guess, Aldo.
Because even if you look back through the concert videos, up until Summer Sonic, her mic and headpiece is in her left ear, and then when the American tour starts, it's on her right ear.
Holy shit. Didn't know that.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, me too.
Holy shit! Yeah. So I think
I didn't know about that hint.
I didn't know that. Wow,
So
that is shocking to me. Actually.
Yeah,
It was
Mhm.
shocking.
it is shocking. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's to be expected, I think. I mean, I had this conversation with Loon and myself, and I turned around and said, "You look at any famous kind of rock stars, anybody who performs music for every night with mics blowing behind them as much as those girls do, that they're always gonna. Most musicians. Thank you. Magicians. Most musicians end up with hearing loss because that's just the nature of the business. I mean, these girls have been doing it for 10 years now. So the fact that
that's definitely true. Yeah,
the fact that they've come out and well, not publicly come out, but we found out that that Moa is suffering from deafness doesn't come as a surprise. And this goes back to the subject of probably Yui as well, the strain that goes on those girls. I mean, if Moa's going through this and she's still performing while she's getting this, like I said, it could be anything from Yui that we just didn't know about that could have caused her back, like I said, her back to give in, muscles to give out. I mean,
it could even be another disease that we don't even know about too. We don't know.
It could be anything, but the strain.
The first COVID case.
It is like that. Joe's like fake fans. I want a link to. Well, what I will say that if you want to know some of the information, I'm sure you could probably find it in my Discord, but I won't be saying it obviously on the podcast. Just because it is a bit of a private information, and I do believe it should stay private, even though we're talking about it now, which is a little bit hypocritical of me, I know.
And I agree that the other information, like where she is and what she's doing, shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be leaked.
Yeah.
But like I said, we do know she's suffering from deafness. We do know now, like I said, the other girls are quite active on Twitter. Now I know that again, this is from Luna. Again, this is from when me and Loon were talking. But the only girl out of the three not to be on social media is Mo. Is that a sign, maybe, or is that just purely that the other two are just promoting?
I think that was a contract, she's got a separate contract with the Muse just for Babymetal, which probably, I mean, that might have been part of her contract that she wasn't gonna, play the whole role the whole position of a total baby metal lore thing that they're doing. She was never with the Muse before, so this could just be her own little thing with her own her own agent, making the contracts and whatever. We never really know what goes on in business.
So, all right,
is that Riho you're talking about?
Yeah, Riho.
Yeah, Riho.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's.
If you notice, Momoka doesn't have anything out there.
Yeah, that's.
And and I hope.
And she is
hope
with the Muse,
upon hope that means she's going to get taken on. She's the only one not doing social media. She's the only one not doing something else.
Yeah,
I live in hope.
One that's free enough to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty.
Canada's still the best though.
I'm going to move on to some more happier subjects and stuff like that while we're here. Obviously, I've been trying to get Dem0n on here for freaking ages, so I am going to take every moment I possibly can to put as much pressure onto him as possible. So for all the pressure he's done for me on my YouTube, do this, Neon, do this. No, not that one. Freaking listen to Loon's list. So I'm gonna say now, Dem0n, you've got people obviously watching. Yeah. Top 3 Babymetal songs, go.
My top 3 Babymetal songs.
Top 3 songs.
The top 2 is easy for me, and then 3 I'll just have to think. But Syncopation is my all-time favorite. BMC, second.
Oh, second. BMC.
And then I kind of like Kimi Ito Anime Gamitai. But I know it's not like entirely Babymetal, but I think it's just a perfect song. I just love this song.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great song. So, and if you've heard the original, it's so much better than the original. So. And when Kiba Wakiba did Doki Doki Morning, it's actually terrible. So like, both versions
is terrible.
Yeah, I think it's terrible. I mean.
It is. It's horrible.
It is.
To each his own taste, but
it was done in fun. So I think they did that on purpose. They were making fun of it. So I don't know.
So
well, fuck them then.
That's exactly the attitude I like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So like
top Nitro song.
What about you? What about you, Aldo? Go on, I'm gonna put you on the spot now.
My top favorite Babymetal songs?
Yeah, go on, top 3.
Java's number 1. Catch Me If You Can's number 2. And number 3. That one's hard for me. I mean, there's a combination of a bunch of them. I like Uki Uki Midnight. I like Give Me Chocolate. I like Syncopation. I can name my top 2. I mean, my third one, I don't know. The third one was kind of hard to pick.
I should have had a timer.
Yeah, it is hard.
Should have had a timer. Go on, Loon. I'm gonna have to put you on the spot as well. I can't go around and not put Loon on the spot. Top 3. Go on.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh, it's easy.
Number 1 is Catch Me If You Can.
Right.
Because it has that amazing solo at the start, and the dance is great, and Yui and Moa get a lot to do in it.
Yes.
Number 2 is going to be Song 4, because who doesn't love Song 4? It's amazing. And the third one is going to be No Rain, No Rainbow.
No Rain, No Rainbow. That's a popular
Interesting.
choice. That is a popular choice.
A little of each flavor. Huh?
Well, that actually surprised me.
Yeah,
I thought there was going to be Ine or Doki Doki Morning,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I know you love those songs.
I do love those songs, but there's something about No Rain, No Rainbow. Maybe it's because they perform it so rarely.
Yeah.
That it just has that something that grabs me. But yeah, I mean, Song 4, I love Song 4 because Yui and Moa wrote it. And it's so fun to watch it. And it's so fun on the streams. because you get the yon yon train going through chat, and I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Can we have a yon yon in chat right now? Is this chat dead or what?
No, Ine!
no yon yon in chat yet. They're
Come on,
slacking.
I'll just do it.
Yon yon.
But I'm probably gonna be late, right? Because of the
So,
the delay, you know.
so yeah. But what about?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So what are your 3 favorites, Neon?
Oh shit! I was hoping to change the subject there before before that question came along. God damn it! Oh shit! You know what? I should have thought about this before I fucking knew it was coming. You know what? My list is actually probably surprisingly similar to the Demons. Probably Synchro for me. BMC.
Oh yes.
BMC again.
Oh yes.
I have my own personal thing for BMC, because it was the song I enjoyed the most when I seen them live. The crowd went wild when they played that for me. So BMC always holds a special place for me, more than probably any other, and probably number one, which is probably the hardest. This is so many to go for, is actually probably a Black Babymetal song, and I just love it just for the cute little
It's gonna be Unadari.
It isn't.
Yeah.
He knows me so well. Because I
do.
just love seeing Yui and Moa just do that song. Is incredible.
Well, but Onidari's a great song as well.
So,
Everything on the first album's great.
everything is,
And the second.
but I feel so bad as well. There's so many that I missed. Like I said, Megason as well, that I'm starting to get a real lot that I've been listening to quite a lot recently, actually, and I've started to get a newfound like for that song. So it kind of, I don't know, it kind of comes and goes in phases of my favorite songs. I think. I mean, one minute it's like, oh, I love that song, and then 2 months down the line, it's like I'm completely bashing another completely different song. And then 2 months after that, I'm listening to something else from them.
Yeah.
And it just goes round.
Neon, apparently your volume is still very low. I've seen several people say it.
So, it's my
Your volume is still low.
Yeah, I can change that. So, God damn it. See, this is
Yeah, but what?
This is why I need a Steam Deck.
I mean, what you're saying about your favourites changing from day to day, I mean, I have that as well. There's so many songs that I love, but I do keep coming back. From day one, I've said "Catch Me If You Can" was my favourite. I keep coming back to that one. That's a song that if I was introducing somebody to Babymetal, "Catch Me If You Can" is a song I would use to do it.
It's a very Babymetal song as well. So it's like everything Babymetal. So I understand.
Yeah, I love Catch Me If You Can because I love that chug, that
Here you go, guys. That should be better.
that chug is just, that grabbed me right away. And then when I saw the video and I saw them dancing, that running away dancing, is like, oh, dude, this is the best. There's nothing better. This is the very best.
I thought you were going to get up and do a demonstration for us there.
As somebody's been working a lot on OBS, I'm triggered by neon slobs. You know, I did have OBS. I use OBS for my YouTube, and I use slobs for streaming on Twitch. So I've got 2 different ones, and I keep it separate for this exact reason, because I already have podcast, Twitch, making video settings. They're all fucking different. And then usually when I go on stream or I'm playing a game, somebody in the chat turns around and goes, "Neon, your mic's too quiet." So I turn my mic down. "Your game's too quiet." So I turn my game down. And then the next stream will be like, "The game's too quiet, Neon, turn it up." So I'll turn it up. And literally my settings are so fucking fucked at this point that literally I have to change it for whatever the chat wants every damn goddamn stream. Because you're just never happy.
No, can't please anyone.
Can't please everyone. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just constantly trying. I haven't found that one setting where it's just perfect for everything. So
you need one of those mics like the kind that Chief has.
It's just money. Like, you know what I've been like.
I know they're expensive.
It's like one time I feel like I need something. Like, I bought this just because Loon kept complaining about my freaking frilly headset. Why in my videos, and then I bought a green screen, and then it took me ages to adjust for that. So I bought some fucking lights for the green screen.
It never ends.
It never ends. And then I'm like, I need a Steam Deck now to be able to switch between things easily to my mic volume and stuff like that. I'm just like, I didn't realize it was going to be this fucking expensive. I'm poor, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have that much money. It's just like every time you get one. My girlfriend is like, she gives me one of those looks. I don't know if you've ever been in a household with a woman where you know you're pushing your luck, because she gives me that look every time. She looks at me as soon as I've got something, and she's like, "You've just fucking bought something. What do you want now?" And I'm like, "Well, I need this." And she's
And
like,
that's why I don't get married.
Yeah, and she's just like, "You're taking the fucking piss." She's like, "You've just had a new fucking computer, like 6 months ago," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I need this for it as well. Need a new mic. I need a mic stand. I need lights from a green screen." I'm just like, "Oh my god!" She just looks at me like, she's like, "This is fucking expensive, you know," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And after all these things that I like managed to annoy her to death to be able to get, I still can't fucking sort my settings out for fucking half the fucking shit that I'm doing. I'm just like that. What I need is I need like probably a fresh restart sometime, and just wipe everything clean again and try and do it. But it's just having the time to do it.
Oh, we have Chief in the chat.
We do have Chief.
Oh, Chief.
So don't have Babymetal stand behind him. He could have used his green screen to put a Babymetal flag, a digital one. I could have. You see, the thing is, it would have showed up on the OBS, but it wouldn't have showed up on the Discord that we're doing this through. So it would have still been a green screen. It sucks.
Okay.
But
I'm just dumb then.
But that's a point for my next Babymetal reaction video. I'll do like a big Yui and Moa like pose or something like that as I'm doing it. I've been royally screwed by YouTube recently, massively, and some of my things. I actually went back to some of my Babymetal videos, and a lot of them actually have been claimed. The ones that weren't claimed have now been claimed, but there's a few that I'm sharing revenue with now, which is not too bad, considering I only get 2p out of the fuckers. It's not, it's a great sharing.
I'm actually curious, like how many videos go through that you can claim money for yourself.
Not many.
I there are like videos that get blocked, and then there are videos that get ineligible for money. But like, are there really any videos that go through, like that you can earn money on those?
With Babymetal, it's 50-50. It kind of depends where you get the source from. Because I remember in my earlier days, when I started reacting to Babymetal straight away, I used to pick a lot of the videos from the UK Babymetal channel instead of what people were recommending me, and that was purely on the basis that I knew that anything from that Babymetal UK channel on YouTube would go past the block and would land on YouTube. Now, a lot of those videos, I'd say 90% of the videos that I do get claimed. So I don't earn the revenue for them. That goes to Amuse, which is fine, which is fair enough. But there are videos that I've done that get outright blocked. And that's not just a Babymetal thing either. I mean, I've been doing a lot of Japanese reactions, just because of like Bandmade, Maximum the Hormone, Unlucky Morpheus. It all kind of been going around that section of bands and stuff that people want to see. And I would say if I did like 20 reactions to videos, I would say about 10 of those videos that I do is blocked.
You know there's a solution to that, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah, let's have a 1 hour segment for this right about now. I'm ready for this. I have plenty of arguments for it.
I do. There is obviously the link and sync that I want to go to. It is personal preference. I think a little bit that I want to do. I want to try and put out a video there. I'm not so left field that I don't care about the money. I don't care if they claim my videos. I just want the video out there. I want the views. I want to grow my channel. That's the biggest thing for me. Like, if I can stick a video and get 100 subs or 200 subs for people discovering that video, that's a win. I don't care if they take the money for that. What I hate is spending 2 hours on a video, uploading it, doing the subtitles, putting it out there, and it's blocked in a second. Outright blocked. Like, what I can't figure out is why some videos are claimed and some videos are outright blocked. There doesn't seem to be a pattern between the two. Like, there's a lot of videos that I've got on my channel that other reactors are struggling to put on. Like, it blocks for them. But that works vice versa as well. I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff with Rob, and Rob's been helping me saying, you need to react to this band, and it's been helping me with my growth, try and do that. And I've tried to follow his recommendation. And straight off the bat, he's been posting videos like 5 times a day, no problems. I went through a phase a couple of weeks ago where I posted like 20 videos. I had 16 videos outright blocked. Like, just completely not able to do.
Mental.
That's
And yeah, that's so many hours wasted.
That's
and shit.
that's the thing that winds me up. That is so many hours. Like, I my daily routine is usually I look after the kids during the day. Obviously, I've got to spend time with them. I can't just like shoo them into a corner while I do videos. I've got to spend time with my kids. Once my kids go upstairs into their bedroom, when it gets to evening time, that means they go up to stairs about 7 o'clock usually, round about then. Then they go upstairs and watch TV and stuff like that, and they're relatively quiet sometimes. So that gives
No, unlike Chief's kids,
PSD of another podcast. And it's one of those. I have a certain amount of hours. Then I've got okay. What do I do? Because I've obviously the biggest thing for me now is I split my YouTube and my Twitch into 2 separate entities a couple of months ago, which has done really, really well for my Twitch, because my Twitch has picked up significantly. I'm seeing a lot of people come in now, seeing a lot of trends, a lot of bitties, a lot of subs thrown, which makes me happy. That's my income now. Like, my Twitch is overtaking my YouTube for how much I earn. And my YouTube's taken a massive dip recently because of that. But I think the COVID thing hasn't helped either. Trying to put videos out at the minute is a pain in the goddamn ass. Because, like I said, everything is just blocked.
It's tighter.
It looks, if you look on my YouTube at the minute, it looks like I've not been on for like 2 weeks, and it couldn't be further from the case. I guarantee there's like 20 hours of video editing, making videos, and there's videos just sat on my hard drive now that just won't get posted because I can't get past the fucking YouTube block. But the thing is, there's no point posting these videos to my Patreon, because it's not like Babymetal community. I know my Babymetal community, and I know if I post a video now that you guys are absolutely fantastic enough that you'll come to my Patreon and you guys will watch it, and you'll just, like, I know it will get watched by people. If I did that for other like bands, maybe a Bandmade or an Unlucky Morpheus, or even like a Soda Stereo or something like that I've got blocked videos by them. I mean, I got blocked by AC/DC as well, for one of their reactions, and I was like, what, really? Like, And you know what the worst thing that really annoys me is when you go on YouTube and you type in AC/DC reaction to it was a show in Argentina that everybody wanted me to react to. It was a massive stage and massive show. It was that particular one they wanted me to react to because there's like the crowds and saying it's fucking huge, and it was mental. And what really pisses me off is seeing my video get blocked and then seeing like a search for that particular video and that reactors, and there's like fucking 200,000 fucking reactors all reacting to that video and on YouTube, and I'm just like, huh?
Why me?
Why me? Yeah, and it's just like, oh, I must admit that YouTube has been doing my head in a little bit. It's a bit weird now. Like I know like we're going into link and sync. Maybe I should go into full link and sync. But there's not much link and sync for me left to do for Babymetal now. I have pretty much.
That is true.
I have pretty much spent that tank. The tank is dry for me really now for content for Babymetal.
So was Sakura Gakuin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I could probably go into more depth with Gakuin.
Yeah, but even then I'm it's a specialist. I mean, you probably run out as well of Sakura Gakuin.
Yeah,
at least stuff that people would watch anyway.
Yeah,
because most people will watch like 15 or 20 videos that are the classics, and then you'd get really into a niche. So I mean, you could do it, but.
Yeah,
I'd watch it. I think Aldo would watch it.
I would watch it as well.
I swear, there's not one single Sakura Gakuin video I haven't seen. I would love to see somebody react to some of these, because they're really, really funny, or, really cute and stuff. And there's stuff out there that people haven't seen, and I'm like, man, if y'all would see this, y'all would really know why I like Sakura Gakuin. Like, there's stuff with Marina that I fucking crack out laughing with her antics and the way she does things.
You should talk to Chief Sweet, because he actually ate it. He actually ate Sakura Gakuin.
What? What?
He's not gonna say it out loud, but I mean,
what? What's going on, Chief? He's like in the chat, lol.
I'll get in touch with Chief Sweet and like talk some sense into him or something. I don't know.
I feel like going to America now and slapping Chief myself. What you doing? While I'm there, we'll do a reaction together, and then I'll just give him another slap, and then I'll headbutt. Chief roasted live. The roasting of Chief Sweet. That's what I'm going to call the next show. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. What I keep doing now is I keep disputing videos, some videos that are blocked. But I'm now probably running the risk a little bit of a strike if I keep doing that. But
that's the danger.
It is the danger. I mean, most companies know that these are reactions, and what they'll do is when I just Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Hello, guys. Hello, all. Welcome to my podcast. I very much appreciate it. This is episode 4 of Podcast Desu, where we talk about Japanese things, Babymetal, and all things Kawaii. So, welcome, guys, and I hope you enjoy the show. But yeah, like I said, going back to YouTube now, it's very much like a 50-50 thing of what the companies tend to do. And what I'm discovering a lot now is because it's a reaction video, because there's so many reactions of the same video live, that if I dispute it, what most companies do now is they'll just wind down the 30 days dispute, so they won't ever get back to me. Like, they'll wait 30 days because they'll think I'll delete my video or I won't put it up in 30 days, and I just wait it out. Once the 30 days have ran up, I can slap that video on them. I don't get anything. They claim the revenue, which I don't understand why they just didn't do that in the fucking first place. and I get my video out there, so it's the best of both worlds. They earn their revenue, I get my video out, I get the views, they get the money. So that's the way it is. But it's the way that YouTube is now. It's shit. It's honestly shit.
But there's no real alternative.
No.
Okay, you get Vimeo, but nobody goes to Vimeo. You can't earn money on Streamable. There's no real alternative for it.
The platforms running out at the minute is just mad. I mean, YouTube's in such a strong position, I think, that like I said, there is nobody else. But the more YouTube's going on, the more corporate it's getting. I remember like 2 years ago, I used to go on YouTube, and my feed was filled with songs, shows that I like to watch, and stuff like that. I don't see that shit anymore. I mean, I can go on YouTube, and the first thing I see on my home screen or on my feed that YouTube's recommending me is like Jimmy Kimmel and little bits of his show, and like Alan Carr and stuff like that from the UK, which is just like, and I'm just looking at it thinking, I don't watch this shit. Why are you recommending me this? And I'm noticing that a lot, that there's more of these big TV programs that just cut their shows into like 10-minute segments and then try to flog that on YouTube, and that's the shit that seems to be getting recommended more than the small content creators now. It's like impossible to find somebody new on YouTube unless they're having a massive surge of views and subs. Like you get lucky if that happens to you. It's really fucking hard to do.
Yeah, I get the same recommendations over and over and over and over again. I'm like, it's the same subjects. I'm like, I want to see different things. So I have to like sign off of my account and just see what random stuff comes up. And then I'll sign back in and then look for that stuff. So hopefully it triggers an algorithm in YouTube and saying, I want to look at other stuff too, you know?
That's smart.
I never thought of doing that.
That's probably
Cue the meme. Cue the meme.
That's probably a good way to do it.
I swear, because I can't get anything random. It's all very specific stuff that I see over and over and over and over
Mine's
again.
the same.
And you know why that is?
And it gets old, you know?
You know why that is? It's because that stuff has a higher CPR value for ad revenue that YouTube earns off that if you click on that video, because those videos have high ad money that go to them when you watch them, that YouTube recommends those videos more because they know they earn more from you watching it. So that's why it gets recommended more than like so if somebody new, because we all have like really shit ads running on our channels because no big company wants to put it on our channels because we're shit. Well, we're small.
Yeah.
I
hear you.
It's one of them. Demon's done a runner. So he's the smart one. But talking about, like I said, talking about Babymetal, talking about the year for next year, maybe, because I honestly don't see anything happening this year. To be fair.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen this year.
No.
Everything's gonna be just canceled out.
Yeah. What would you like to see, obviously, for next year, guys? What would the plan?
I would like to see for them to do the Asia tour that they promised them, because I think Asia deserves to have that tour. They haven't been toured in forever, since 2013. Actually, the last time they were in Singapore.
Oh damn! Seriously?
So I think the Asia tour needs to be redone, and then. I know it's going to be a year late, but then we can do the anniversary show in October of 2021. Maybe a year late, but at least by that time we should be safe. At least we hope.
Hope so.
We hope so. What about you, Loon? What would your ideal 2021 scenario be for Babymetal? What would you like to see him do?
Anything really. I mean, I honestly, I'm more interested in what SG do for the anniversary than Babymetal, because I don't think Babymetal are going to do anything particularly special. I'm certainly not going to see the one thing that I do want to see, which is Yui. I'm not going to see that. But yeah, as Aldo said, they should finish the tours that they promised.
Yeah.
But Yeah, come back to Scotland. That's my priority. They have to come back here. But yeah, I mean, you can't judge what's going to happen. You just, who knows? We could all go back into lockdown next week and still be in lockdown a year later.
Yeah, man.
Bloody hope not. I'll go crazy.
That would suck. That would suck so bad.
That would suck. What about you, Demon? I know that you were scheduled to see Babymetal, I believe, for the first time. But that took a really, really bad turn. Have you heard anything about what's going on with that around your areas?
You mean like 10 days ago or something? Yeah, I was supposed to see them again 10 days ago, and maybe I was thinking about going to Spain because the French community was so, enthusiastic about going to Spain. So I was thinking about it. But really, what's the question actually? Like from what Loon said, it's about 2021.
Yeah, well,
what do I expect?
I was just asking why you went for your drink. Obviously, it looks like nothing's going to happen this year for 2020, so we're just asking about what we'd like to see them do for 2021.
Well, I'm just hoping that they're gonna tour again as soon as possible, like when everything settles down.
Yeah.
But like really, what I would like to see is more presence on social media and less being less tight about how the girls, are presented to social media. I mean, I'm guessing we're gonna go into the debate of whether it's their choice or not to be like completely absent from social media, because I could understand when they were still kids, but right now they're like full-grown adults, and
they were actually more active when they were kids.
Yeah, and as Aldo said, and as Loon says now, they were more active, actually, like interacting with their fans. They were more active before, and now it's like they all tied everything up. Like, why? I'm thinking it's like Koba is like, yeah, lore, they're goddesses. They are actually trans-dimensional beings, and we can't touch them, hear from them, unless they're on stage or whatever. But I think it's more damaging than anything right now. I mean, before it was cute and you could understand it, like you could make a reasonable explanation on why they do this that way. But right now, I have no idea why. I mean, it's damaging them.
It's time to move on, right?
Yeah, it's time to move on. You can keep the lore and still being, a little bit present on social media and like please the fans or whatever. I don't know. I think it's frustrating, like you can only see them like once a year or 2 years, and that's it. And you just can wave and hope that one of them like catches your, like sees you like Loon said, like he had a few high contacts or whatever, and that's the only thing you can hope for. It's kind of it's getting old right now, I think.
Yeah,
and it's more frustrating than good,
Good.
Yeah, I mean, even if they didn't have their own social media, if they were just given access to the official one, so for the Legend S stream today, a tweet from Sue asking us to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been great.
They have maybe twice or maybe more people watching, actually. Like, please watch it. Or like Homura did, like he did like 4 or 5 tweets during the live streaming today for Legion S. Imagine if Sue had a Instagram account or a Twitter account and just tweeted like about the concert. You'd have easily like twice more people watching.
In 2014, 2014 and 2015, every time they would go to a new country, they would put out a small little clip with the flag, with the country flag is like, hey, we're coming to your country, please come see us. They would put out little messages like that. They don't do that anymore. No. They don't do that shit, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah,
that was a way to keep contact with the fans, to give them a little something here and there. And now it's like, very stoic.
It doesn't even need to be them. If they're using the official account, it can just be whoever's running the official account and just say from Sue, from Mo. We're not going to know any different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it gives the illusion that the girls are interacting with us.
Yeah.
It's costing them nothing.
Cough them, to do that.
Yeah.
True.
I don't understand Koba's logic in a lot of things. that they
I
do.
don't think Koba understands Koba's logic.
What I will say though is like I said, trying to with obviously more social media access comes more eyes, more detectives that we all like to become on the internet to find out what the hell's going on. And for a lot of bands and a lot of people, the more you're on social media, the more things happen and stuff like that. Babymetal has been absolutely phenomenal, or maybe even Amuse as a whole, of just not giving those type of people an inch to find anything on.
Even at live concerts right now, it's worse than before. I mean, in terms of crowd interaction, it's just the same attendance for 20 concerts at the same moment for and it's just like. It's not enough.
Their crowd interaction's always been pretty scripted, though.
Yeah,
it's all right to be scripted, but it's just not enough, in my opinion. Like, as a new fan, because it's only been a year now, and I'm watching past concerts, I'm like jealous. I want to go back there. This is dull right now. I mean, it's amazing, but if you compare, it's dull. It's if you compare to what it was before, right now it's amazing. Like, get me right, I was having the time of my life at the concert. I would do it over and over again. I wish I went to more than one, and I will do that next time around. When I watch past concerts, I'm like, how I wish I went into them before, like they were. I don't know.
Yeah, the biggest interaction I see now from Babymetal concerts is from Moa. And whoever the third Avenger is at the minute, when they go a little bit off script and they give a little wave or a little
more it feels like she loves interacting with the fans the most,
Yeah, you always feel like she's told not to, but you always feel like she wants to interact.
I remember when I saw them at the when I saw them in New York at the PlayStation Theater. I think it was it Karate? I think it was Karate. I can't remember what song it was, but Sue Metal comes out and she's like, she tells the audience, "Let us hear your voice." That was the first time I ever heard that. It was the very first time she did it, and but the thing is that was the first time she did it, and for me it felt so special. And then when she did it again at Download, and she did it at all the other shows, I was like, oh. It's scripted. I felt a little let down.
I mean, I would love more unscripted, or what appears to be unscripted. Like what they did in the Gimme Chocolate at Yokohama, where they started doing the lyrics for Kimmy.
Oh, yeah.
When they started, and Yui and Moa seem to be doing their own thing. I'd love interaction like that. Yeah. But we get nothing like that.
I want to talk about something as well that was brought up in my Discord by, I can't remember who it was. It was by Bot and Yusef, maybe. I may be wrong with that. Basically, it was just a conversation. Loon, Dem0n, you guys all know what I'm on about. Was just talking about obviously the age of the girls now and about moving forward. And I believe the question that was asked in my Discord was, should the girls show more skin? Probably not the best way.
Who cares?
To ask that question.
I don't care. I don't want to. I don't want them to. It's fine like this. It's not why I like them. And Loon's gone.
Exactly. It's not why I like them.
I asked the question and Loon's like, nope.
Nope. I don't want to talk about this.
Yes,
I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this. It's an interesting conversation because I seen that the conversation that was going on in my Discord. I seen a lot of people that were for it. I seen a lot of people that weren't asked, and I seen a lot of people that were like, "Hell, fucking no!" To that.
I'm like, hell fucking no, because that defeats the point. It's like it's against everything they were about. They were never about this. They were never about showing flesh. Yeah, Aldo agrees with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm very much in the ballpark that I do not care what they do. As long as we get baby metal content, I couldn't give it.
I mean, it's gonna feed the trolls or something. You know, it's gonna just people that hate them. They're just gonna be like, yeah, they're just another random idols showing skin because they're cute, they're beautiful, so that's why people follow them. That's not why. Well, obviously they're cute, so but
but I think that cuteness gives them power.
Yeah.
That they don't have to. They don't have to show skin or anything like that.
Yeah,
they can just be who they are.
I don't know whether or not I can bring up the chat of that conversation. Actually, can I? How do I minimize this without like switching everything off? There it is. But it was a good debate. Can I change channels here? Oh God, what have I done?
It was a good debate, and then Loon ruined it. I'm just gonna say it.
And then Loon ruined it. It's something I've not really thought about before. It's not something.
Me neither, actually. Never crossed my mind.
Never crossed my mind either. But some of the points that were brought up were actually quite valid. Now I know that it's a kind of a very sensitive subject because I know that at the time or 10 years ago these girls were 13 years old, and Sue was a little bit older at 14, I believe. So I know it's you're going into creepy territory there. And the bottom line of the debate was that obviously these girls aren't little girls anymore. There may come a point in time where they may want to do their own thing if they have more leverage to do so. The case in point that was being brought up was you look at any girl group that was a girl group when they were girls compared to when they are women, you can see the gradual change between that. Well, that
I mean, you could imagine. You could imagine that if they had the same idea, but with girls aged, say, 20 plus, there would have been a group like that showing skin and shit. But the beauty of Babymetal is that it never went that way, and I hope it never does.
I love seeing the chat getting riled. I love bringing up these really weird, awesome debates that people got.
Right, guys. I don't know if you.
We can hear you.
I don't know if you can hear.
We can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay, I've got you back, but you can't see me.
So.
No, I can't see you.
Baby, like you said, it was probably a really, really bad asked question. There's a vote going on in my Discord right now, and there are no votes for showing more skin.
Like if you look at Babymetal's background, they came from a group, Sakura Gakuen.
Yeah.
Who don't show skin either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
welcome back.
They upload that what do you call that, innocent vibe, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to show skin. But then you look at groups like Morning Musume and all the other J-pop groups, they do show a lot of skin, a lot of leg, and some of these girls are
doing his best, John Cena.
Way too young for that stuff, and I don't know. It's Babymetal came from a different background than that. They wanted to break the mold of that idol look, and
break that mold. They did.
Obviously, guys.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
I'd like to say in the chat as well that just because I bring up these debates does not mean I'm for them. Right? I just like
everyone hates on Neon right now.
Yeah, just because I bring them up doesn't mean I agree with them, by the way. I am with the majority of people here that I do not think they should change. It never crossed my mind at all before that debate was brought up in the Discord. But I always like to ask these questions. I always like these debates because I always feel like sometimes maybe as fans we don't talk about the nitty-gritty stuff sometimes, and I do like.
No, I think we all agree. I think we all agree. I think we all understand what basis Babymetal is on, and it's not about being sexy. I mean, maybe they're sexy now, but whatever,
Okay.
It's not the point.
I'm going to give my opinion. Whether you want it or not, I'm going to give my opinion. If they chose to do it, I'm not saying they should do it.
D0n's just done the biggest U-turn I've ever seen.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just debating for 5 minutes. Nope, but they are.
Oh my god. That was good. That was funny.
Oh, way to flip the conversation around there, D0n. Well.
Sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, we all kind of went silent there.
Go on,
right. Okay. Yeah.
50.
I'm not saying they should do it, but if they decided to do it, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Because they are 21, 22, going to be 23. That if they want to dress like AOA or any of the other J-pop, K-pop groups with little shorts and their legs out and all that, it's fine. I'm not going to have a problem with it. It's good that they don't. It's good that they don't rely on it.
I'd rather
that they haven't done it.
I'd rather see them in
that's not good for longevity.
And I would rather in tight shorts,
I'm not saying they should do it. I'm saying if they chose to do it,
you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't argue against it.
Yeah,
was it not a few years back? Did Yui not say that she wished they changed the outfits and showed a bit of midriff?
A little bit more midriff, yeah.
Yeah. So they obviously were thinking about it themselves back then. They haven't done it, but if they chose to do it, yeah,
that's why
that's what they want to do.
Because they wouldn't do it.
Now, if no one had turned around and
I mean, if the girls want it, sure. If that's management, nah, not sure.
But I mean, if they are going to change the outfit, then I want them to go back to a red tutu. That's all I want. I hate the space suits that they've got nowadays. Yeah, they're so big and baggy and shapeless. And
a very good point here, just by saying that a girl doesn't have to show skin to be sexy. So
no, she doesn't.
So
that's true.
Totally agree with that. And D0n obviously.
Some girls need clothes to look sexy,
Yeah, no.
And some of them, and there's some girls that just exude sex, like Aina the End. Oh my god, that woman just.
like who? Sorry.
Aina the End from Bish.
Oh, I don't know Bish. No.
You don't know Bish? Well, you should know Bish.
My crush at
when it's.
My crush.
Their music's badass. I like their music.
My crush at the minute is Fuki from Unlucky Morpheus. And she does not show skin. She has like these most elegant dresses, and I just love the way her hair is. Like I've never seen a girl look more like an anime character than Fuki, and just in every shot looks stunning. She doesn't look like anybody else, and that's what the attraction is. She doesn't show any skin. Lovely corset dresses and stuff like that she wears. But she's just, her face and her hair is just absolutely beautiful. I love that. We'll not talk about who Loon should bring up because
I just want to say I like Loon. Just like Loon, I like the red tutus, but I don't think they're coming back. I wish they would, but maybe they think they've overgrown it. It's too.
I think the red tutus is very much a Moa, Yui, and Sue thing. I think with Yui.
I personally liked the golden ones from Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, the gold ones were nice. Yeah,
I really like them.
I'm one of those weird people that really like the Egyptian kind of sort of.
Oh, no way.
Outfit.
Oh, no.
I didn't like the headpiece, but I loved those outfits. I loved the outfits from the neck down.
I mean, maybe the outfits
so.
were nice. It's just the hairstyles. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, the
can't look at
hairstyle.
them.
No.
Maybe I'm
The
biased.
hairstyle for you're talking about the ones they had at Download, where they had their hair down.
Yeah.
No, the hair down.
Yeah,
the
okay.
flat hair. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
like that
I like it. Okay.
crown thing. I didn't like that crown.
I didn't like the crown, but
I loved the straight hair and the outfit neck down. I wasn't.
Yeah, that part I did like. The crown killed it for me.
The crown.
It just kind of like,
the crown was
meh.
the part I didn't like, but I liked the outfit and the really straight hair. I thought that.
I think we all agree they should never bring back the hairstyle they had at Dark Knight Carnival.
Oh my god! Why did
No.
nobody tell me about
Those
that?
little-
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck was
They-
that?
whatever the
It's,
fuck
it's,
that
it's
was.
like Medusa or something.
What
It's like
happened?
Medusa
Oh,
from.
man. You look like Medea more than.
I honestly think of all the things I've ever seen with Babymetal, all the things I've reacted to, how that just slipped me by to just the light turned on and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with Sue's hair? It was
I
like,
couldn't
oh,
tell who Moa was. You know, through the whole thing, I couldn't really tell who Moa was because they all looked alike. They had the same eye makeup,
Yeah.
the same whatever the fuck that shit was. I couldn't really tell who was who, man. You know, I had to really pay attention.
Yeah, no, that was the one.
I haven't yet
I
seen
liked
that
it.
concert.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all.
Demon.
Dark Carnival. I have not seen this.
It's a good. It's a good.
Mm.
It's a good-ish.
I
show,
just see the hairstyle. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
But yeah,
And I know it's like the dark years. So I'm like,
the dark times.
there's
Yeah,
no
I mean,
Yui, and it's what the fuck they did with the hair, with their hair. I'm like, nah.
If you
I will watch
chose never to watch it, I wouldn't blame you.
I
But-
will.
But you should see it.
I would
Just to
Now
say
we'll-
you've seen it.
2018 stuff.
I would probably say that
That's all I
was,
gotta
that
say.
was their weakest show. I didn't like there was a lot to that show I didn't like. I didn't like the hairstyle. I didn't like the outfits. I didn't like the dancing choreography. With
I know some bits of it, you know, and the bits of that concert that I've seen, it doesn't like make me want to watch.
Yeah.
Period. I rather watch anything else, but not anything else, obviously, but like from Babymetal, anything else from Babymetal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could you imagine?
I mean, it has its moments.
Yeah, could you imagine Yui with that hair?
Probably does.
Did you just ask if we could imagine Yui with the hair?
Yeah. With that
Oh my
hairstyle,
God.
No.
She would still look cute. She would still look-
She would, but I would like to think that she'd have put her foot down and said, "Fuck all."
Don't touch my hair. So, but yeah. All in all, I that was last Wednesday when I did that for my Twitch. That was by far for me the weakest show that I've seen from Babymetal.
So speaking of the Wednesday streams, I'm just going to post in chat the link to the poll so people can vote
Oh yes.
for what we watch this week.
Yes, if you want control, guys, of the Wednesday reaction nights of what we are watching, Loon will do the poll now. You can vote, and whatever the winner is what we'll be watching. So don't blame me. People voted for the Dark Carnival last week, so. Loon's like, please vote, Danny. Do you know what the one show that really surprised me that I did a couple of weeks ago was the Amora Mischiefs of Metal stream that I did. That was a show that I was really blown away by. I absolutely loved that. And
There's another one if you want to watch that.
I know there's another one. I'm just trying to get my 2 cents in now by saying vote for that one, guys. Because I absolutely love that. I get to drool over Amora's guitar, which remind me, guys, have I told you about the Amora? We've got a few. I think we're like 50 bitties towards the fund. We need like a gazillion billion more. Loon was an asshole today as well. He posted that link. He DM'd me the link, going, "Look, nice Amora shiny guitar for you. That's only like £4,000. I'm sure you can buy that." I was like, fuck you, Loon. you know, just making me feel even more poorer. But no,
Sorry.
That's a lovely guitar. That's a lovely guitar. I wouldn't even mind buying a Mikio one, just as a tribute for him. If he has any brands probably still knocking about, I imagine he's probably got something still going.
I think they still do the Mikio signature model.
Excellent.
I think.
Yeah, so that would be
Yeah, I
fun
think
as
they
well.
do.
I'd be interested to see what ones he's got in store as well. Not that I could ever possibly in this lifetime afford them, but it would be nice. So if there's a sugar
If
daddy,
I win the lottery, I'll buy you one.
yeah, if there's a sugar daddy out there
And me.
who just happens to be in my chat right now, or is watching this on YouTube, I would love an Amora guitar, please just send it right here to the Neon channel. Thank you. And kisses. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, it's like there's like there's so many things that I want from Babymetal as we're talking about merch at the minute that I keep seeing, and it's only dawning on me now that Babymetal is an expensive fucking hobby. By the way,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I
Yes,
didn't
very expensive.
Quite know how expensive it was. I think my first realization of dawning on how expensive Babymetal merch was is when I wanted the Funko Pops. I went, oh, they have Funko Pops. That'll be alright. How much do these cost? And then looked at the price. I was like, £150 each. So it was like that they're going for at the minute.
Damn.
I was like, what? You know, and you can't have.
paid $8.
You've just got to keep checking.
I'm still hesitating.
Right, for the guitar fund, we're gonna get that Amora guitar in no time. Hashtag not a cop. But yeah, but there's so many stuff like that. Which is actually, as we're talking about merch as well, guys, I do have a raffle on my channel, which has just started today. If anybody's interested,
Don't tell them I want to win it.
basically it's a raffle. The prize is a Babymetal shirt and a limited edition transparent as a vinyl disc thing with the Metal Galaxy album. So you can win that if you go to my Discord, if you're interested in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick all the names in a bowl on Wednesday. I'm going to get the missus to pull out a winner.
Wait, you're gonna get one name in one bowl?
No, it's going to go. No, it's going to be numbers. Right. So the way it works is there's 25 numbers at the minute. So if you buy a ticket, you pick your number. So it could be like, let's say Loon buys a ticket and picks, I don't know, number 7 or something like that.
4.
Or 4. I knew it was going to be 4.
4, of
Of course
course.
it was going to be 4. I don't know why I didn't say that the first time, to be honest. I was in my head, I said 4, and my mouth said 7. Fuck it. Look at that. I should have clicked onto that straight away. Yeah, all right, so 4. Let's say Loon picks 4. And then 25 tickets get sold. What happens is I stick my hand in a bowl, rummage around, and I pull out a number, and if it's number 4, Loon wins the prize. If it's, let's say Aldo picks number 17 and I pick out number 17, Aldo wins it. And you could basically get a limited edition vinyl, Babymetal vinyl for effectively £2 if you're lucky. So.
Oh, don't worry, Demon. I'm not gonna do the raffle. So that's more. work.
Okay, that's one less to worry about. You can enter several times, right?
Way too many shirts anyway, and I already have that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like
I have
That's
way
good.
too few shirts, to be honest.
So
I only have this shit.
I'm wearing my Babymetal Texas shirt.
if
I got a
wouldn't say goodbye to
crap
you,
load of
I'd
those.
Well,
I know you have.
That's the thing. It self-pays for itself. That's the good thing. Is if people buy a ticket, the way it works is because there's 25 slots, so 25 tickets. Everybody pays £2. You could buy as many as you want. So you could buy 3 tickets. You could buy 1 ticket. Once all 25 slots are paid for, I pick out a winner, and then the money that's raised from that raffle buys the limited edition vinyl disc. And then
So it's only 25 slots.
25 slots.
It's not like
£2 each, so that's a grand total of £50 that could be raised. Now, I believe the T-shirt and the vinyl off the official Babymetal store is £43.
yeah, but you have to remember that there's gonna be costs from taxes
Yeah,
and
postage. Well, the way that I was going to do it, it was just postage and postage to packages. So basically, I buy it off the store, get it posted to me, and I'll run to the local post office and pay the difference to whoever wins it. So that'll be the easier way. So if somebody in Argentina wins it, then basically I'll just order it, I get it, I slap the sticker on, I go to the post office, pay whatever it is to get it posted to Argentina, and then boom, it's done. I don't mind.
I mean, just make sure it doesn't cost you more than, you know.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, don't lose money on it.
You don't lose money on this.
I don't mind losing money. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I went crazy.
No, at least make it equal, you know.
So
break even.
Break even, yeah.
Well, that's the plan. The plan is to break even. Hopefully, it won't cost me any money, and people effectively can win Babymetal prizes for as little as £2. So you could. I want to try and get it to the stage where there's enough people that are interested that I can start getting like the Blu-ray DVDs and stuff like that from Japan, and then putting them for prizes and stuff like that, so people can effectively win £150 DVD for £2. You know. So that will make a certain person's lucky day, if it gets to that.
That's the one I want to win. So keep my name aside for that one, right?
If Loon wins the first one, I'm gonna be suspicious. All right, I'm just saying.
It's gonna be like I said. I'm not even gonna be the one drawing it. The girlfriend's gonna draw it live on Twitch. So there'll be no funny business.
Yeah, but
like that.
if every ball has Loon's name in it, you know.
Oh, because I'm not going to. I'm going to be there on Twitch, aren't I? If Loon gets drawn for this now, I'm going to have to be there on Twitch.
You got to write every name live.
And I'm going to open every single one live on Twitch, just in case Loon wins. I don't want Loon to win now.
Thanks.
Because everybody will be like, it's fucking rigged. But yeah, no, I just thought it was actually the girlfriend's idea, and I just thought it would be like a nice way for people to win some stuff, and hopefully for maybe that might have been slightly out of their price range, and you could be a lucky person who wins it for effectively fuck all, which is always nice. Everybody loves getting Babymetal stuff that costs nothing. It's the best kind of Babymetal stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, then you can do that. Talking more on Babymetal themselves. I say this every podcast, but it's one of the things I'm actually quite excited about, but it's just a rumor at the minute. Obviously the Olympics have now been delayed till 2021. Babymetal Olympics, this is a rumor that won't go away. I don't know where it stemmed from, but it just won't die.
Just the fact that they're the most successful Japanese band from in overseas, you know. I think that's why people are talking about it, you know.
Yeah, it's a rumor that doesn't seem.
I mean, what other Japanese band do people like at least kind of know, other than Babymetal, outside of Japan?
Perfume.
Yeah, well, at least I if there was no Babymetal, I would have no idea what Perfume is.
Yeah.
No idea.
Bandmate.
Maybe.
But I don't think Bandmate's
maybe, but
too universally popular at the minute. I mean, if it's Japan,
I would.
You'd think.
Go on.
Yeah, sorry. If it's Japan, you'd think maybe they would go maybe more traditional.
Don't know. I mean, I'd love to think that they were popular enough to be asked to do it, but as popular as they are outside of Japan, I don't know if they're as popular inside of Japan.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it is, like I said, if there's ever a time to reach the outside world, then Babymetal would be your pick, being probably the most popular band. Again, worldwide at the minute from Japan. You could probably argue. So it depends what they target. They're not for if it's an Olympics that's worldwide. They're not going to target it just for Japan, are they? They're going to target something that. That's the whole
They would need a
world-
radio-friendly
whole
song, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, what song would you play?
The one.
Papaya.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have picked either of them.
I would have thought that they would choose Papaya, but
Really?
yeah, why not? What else?
The one.
the one. Yeah, the one.
I mean, the one is more like an initiate kind of thing, you know. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
yeah, but it just makes
Papaya is just
the one-
fun
The one definitely makes
and
sense.
summer vibe. So I don't know. I mean, if it were me, it'd be any song, whatever.
Okay, your bit of Martin Metal
Whatever-
is like,
whatever
"Hey,
works."
yes." But no, Kane Sif's just put out a good point. They could make their own original song. So
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
you could have Babymetal just make their
Yep.
whole entire one-off song for the Olympics. That could be a one-off.
That could work.
That could work as well. So
They could play the Unikitty theme.
so like there's so much you could do. Can anybody remember the Avril Lavigne Hello Kitty song that she did like years
Oh,
ago?
God.
Oh my god! Please.
I got visions
I own
like, of like Avril Lavigne doing that song for the Olympics. I'm just like, what?
No.
All right, I'm just gonna say it before it gets out of control. I used to be a huge Avril Lavigne fan. Okay.
I did as well. Well, that had more to do with the fact that I had
Okay.
the biggest crush on her as a kid. So
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I was kind of disappointed with the Hello Kitty thing, but at the same time, she got too much hate for it, I think. But whatever.
Yeah.
I know it was kind of bad. So
Well, she went,
Yeah, it was bad.
she went in a completely different direction, didn't she? She matured and developed different tastes and kind of went away from the rock girl approach into something different. She tried to mature. So maybe, like I said, maybe that's something that might happen with Babymetal one day. They might release an album where they're like, "Fuck it, we want to really try something different."
please don't.
You could argue. you could make an argument that Metal Galaxy is that album. They did two pretty
Yeah, yeah.
rock albums for
I-
their debut and Resistance. You could argue that Metal Galaxy was that first step into treading a little bit out of rock territory and into different things.
That's probably why it's the worst of the three albums that they've released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Loon doesn't like that album.
Is that controversial?
Me neither.
Sorry.
Loon doesn't like that album. I think
Me
we get
neither, to be honest. I mean,
I
yeah.
like it, but not as a. I don't know. It's not. I do like the music on it, but it's not the Babymetal that I'm used to. You know what I mean? I want to go back to the stuff that came off the first album. You know,
Yeah.
that's what got me into them, was that kind of music. I'm not saying their new stuff is bad. I like Da Da Dance and Night Night Burn, but to me that's more. I think that's more like a Sue Solo type stuff, not Babymetal stuff. You know what I mean?
You
Does
know,
that make
I know what you mean, Aldo, and I'm like a new fan from a year ago or something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, a year ago, I was discovering their older stuff, loving it, and every time I stumbled upon like Papaya, Shanty, Da Da Dance, I was like,
It's
nah.
not the
Shanty was
right.
too metal for you, was it?
Shanty used to know. I tell you, I loved Papaya. The first time I heard Papaya, I thought it was brilliant. I thought that was.
I have to collect my thoughts on this one.
But yeah, no, there was definitely some.
Let's keep it for later.
Believe it or not, again, unpopular opinion, but "Elevator Girls," the one song that I just can't seem to get into. That I know a lot of people like, and every time I listen,
I like it. I
don't-
like the Japanese version.
I don't
Don't
know.
like
yeah,
either.
the Japanese version's good. The Japanese version's good.
Yeah, but "Elevator Girl," it's just that one song. I don't know. It's just something about it.
I mean, to me, the best, the good songs on the album are "Elevator Girl," "Da Da Dance," "Kaguru," BMC, and I think that's it.
Night Night Burn. Come on.
No, I don't like Night Night Burn.
Damn.
It's curious to
Shine,
know that Night Night
Shine.
Burn was actually written
You gotta like
back
Shine.
when Megutsuni was written. Did y'all know that?
No.
Yeah. I knew it was an old song. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old song.
But being written at the same time as Megitsune doesn't make it as good as Megitsune.
Well, no,
Yeah, no,
but I think maybe they changed the arrangement a little bit so that it would fit this album more than what probably they originally had intended for it to sound like.
Maybe.
You know, yeah.
So,
At least that's my opinion.
my two favorite songs off the new track by far are Papaya. I don't know what it is about Papaya. I just loved Papaya. I did like it.
Papaya's all right if you take the rap out of it.
I actually quite like the rap. I actually thought it was alright. I think Papaya's quite heavy enough by itself that I don't mind the little rap that's in it. It's what cripples it for me is you play Papaya and then you've got like Dada Dance like and stuff after it, which I got no problems with those songs. I enjoy those songs, but there's a massive gulf between the pace of and what like the little bit of heaviness of BMC and Papaya to take a massive dip, then to go into, like I said, Dada Dance, Elevator Girl. It's such a contrast, I feel, of that album. That album's like, it feels like 2 or 3 songs are metal, 2 or 3 songs like dance, and 2 or 3 songs are like electronic voiceovers with sound effects, with like a little bit of distortion guitar to like, just because they, you know,
Yeah.
they've got
I think the mix.
they've got metal in the name. They feel like they need to put that in there. Which for some of those songs, I feel like it's just
I think the mix isn't as contrasting as it was in the other 2 albums.
So the other 2 albums with
It's like either it's like well done, and you can't see the contrast between, and that's all props to them. Like on songs, you can't tell that it's metal. It's still metal, and it's like a perfect blend. Like it's mature, but you can't see the old school contrast that you had that mingled with your mind, on the first and second album, where you had clear, I don't know, like popish elements and sounds and vocals, and those brutal metal instruments and backing instruments, and maybe that's why it's like this difficult for some people to like Metal Galaxy as they liked the other albums. It's like it's either like super well blended together that you can't tell. Like I don't know, like BMC.
I don't think Metal Galaxy was ever intended to be like the other 2, though. I don't think it was ever meant to be blended.
No, you're right. It wasn't intended to be like the other 2. It's intended to be different.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The thing is, like, I got into Babymetal because of that cute mixed in with that hard and heavy. That's what got me interested in them.
There's definitely
Metal. The Metal Resistance, the second album, was okay for me because it still had a bit of the cuteness in it with Yava and Awadama Fever and Metataro. I thought was kind of cute. Not my type of song, but it was cute. And then Metal Galaxy comes out and there's nothing cute on any of it. There's nothing cute anywhere on that album.
Again, this comes back to what we were saying about the girls getting older, though. Like, it's hard to be cute when you're
but the cuteness can still be there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
But the sector in the chat makes a good point. MG is missing BBM.
Yeah.
It's missing what? Sorry. EDM.
BBM.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Black Babymetal.
Yeah.
I think
that's maybe why we're so biased. Like we miss those BBM songs.
Yeah, there's definitely a metal heavy tone missing from Metal Galaxy. I feel like I don't mind them doing what they did. I don't mind them branching off and being different. But like Aldo has just said, though, like I like them because of the first 2 albums. I like that metal, that fast paced song, like that fast paced guitar riffs with the cute singing as well, is what brought me in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's very much a lack of that, I think, on the Metal Galaxy album. You could even make the case that
the other thing about the Metal Galaxy album that gets me is in the first two albums, some of the songs were actually written about the girls. You know, like Uki Uki Midnight has the getting the sweets out in the bedroom and stuff like that. There's none of that in Metal Galaxy. Or if there is, it's certainly not stories that we know. I think it loses how personal it is to the girls.
Yeah. Would you
The
like
personal touch.
Would you like to see a new album being worked on? I know we were talking about maybe 2021 with a
Of fucking course.
of a tour and stuff like that, but
Oh, fucking course, man. Give me a fourth album right now.
I mean, it's probably very early to be talking about a fourth album still. Probably, maybe in another year. We're probably looking 2022 until we hear something about something like that. But,
I'm going to be contrary, and I'm going to say no. I don't want an album now.
No, I'm not. When I said
I want them to.
Okay, it was a
yeah,
joke.
I wasn't like.
But I want a fourth. I want a fourth though, like in 1-2 years, whatever.
I would like a fourth, but I want them to take their time on it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I want a fourth.
They're probably working on it as we speak right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I want a Jon album.
I mean, there's a lot of bands.
The writers are getting on it or whatever.
They're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck wherever it is they're stuck. I wouldn't surprise me if they're working on new songs as we speak. Not out of.
Well, I mean, they probably have songs anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they probably had songs. They're just figuring out what they want to do with the next album.
But there's never been, like I said, there's never been a world crisis before where like nobody can tour and nobody can do anything. So you'd imagine like 90% of freaking bands at the minute are all together, just working on their stuff, working on future projects. Not because they probably want to, but just because it seems to be the only thing they can probably do right now.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Sue can write a song for the fourth album.
By the way, Neon.
Yep.
I don't know if you can fix it, but like Loon's webcam is not working on the stream for a while.
Yeah. He can't. Yeah, he can't see.
It's never gonna work.
It's never gonna work. Yeah, he came.
My webcam.
Yeah, Loon's webcam.
Yeah.
Can you not see me?
No,
I can see you on the Discord call, but I can't see you on the stream. It doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not appeared for me. I just thought that was a thing for everybody. I didn't realize he wasn't on. Do you want to try backing out and just come back in then one more time, Loon, see if we can get that?
If I could figure out how to do it. It took me ages last time.
Good luck.
Hey.
I didn't realize you guys could see him. I just thought he came in and I could hear him. I didn't realize we couldn't see him. Well, I knew we couldn't see him, but I thought that was just everybody couldn't see him. It was just a problem he had. So hopefully he gets that sorted now. So yeah, I would love a fourth album if it can be. So like I said, 2022, maybe late 2021. I think that would be brilliant. I think that would be perfect timing for me. I think it may be a little bit earlier, especially after the Metal Galaxy album, because that's still relatively fresh.
Can you see me now?
I cannot see you now. Still can't see you.
There's a delay. I'm gonna tell you soon. I can see you on the Discord call, but
I can hear you, but your camera's not.
But you can't see me, right? Okay. Well, I mean, I've come out and gone back in. I don't know what else I can do. It looks like it's working on this end, but I'm only looking at the.
Let me.
Well, I
Discord.
can see you, but I can't see you on the
stream. Yeah.
Let me
on the
back
stream.
out and come back in. That might be the
okay.
issue. So I'll be 2 seconds. There we go.
Never mind. It was quick.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna work. I think now. Yeah, it's working.
You talking about me?
Can we see me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can see. That was an issue on my end. I don't know why it was doing that. To be honest, again, that might be something linked to my OBS though, because I'm using my camera and stuff through it. So. But what, Loon is a human? I wasn't sure.
So some would dispute that.
Yeah, he looks like one, but we're not entirely sure ourselves. So, but yeah, I would love a fourth album. I think doing it at the end of 2021 would be a perfect scenario.
Good back.
So.
Oh, he's away.
he's gone again. I keep losing Loon. I fucked off. Now Demon. Jesus Christ, though. Like the one person who's going to get the sat still throughout the whole stream award is going to go to Aldo. But at this rate, I'm loving the shirt, by the way, Aldo. There's not many times I see a white Babymetal top. So, with the, is that
what?
I said.
Oh, the shirt.
Yeah, I love the white shirt. It's not very often to see the white tops for it. Woo.
Actually, it's a beige color.
It's a beige color. It looks very white. That's nice.
I think it's just the lighting, and then. Well, here, hold on. I was gonna show you guys these anyway.
Oh, he's got his collection out. I've started something now.
Here we go.
I've started something now.
These are the Texas, the Babymetal Texas shirts that we made.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see that, but
that's very nice. It's like
that we did that from the Iron Maiden
Musu hairstyle. That looks awesome.
Yeah. And then the back, we made it look like a
legend,
like a concert. And then we also made this.
I want that shirt. I want that shirt.
Yeah, this is Babymetal Texas on the back.
I want that one, black and red. You know me, guys. Come on.
And then I got this one with the girl signature on the bottom.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah, you can. It's a bit fuzzy for
Hold
the
on.
signature, but
And
Real
then
one?
their silhouette on the back.
that's nice. I like that one as well. Try and hold the signature up to the camera a bit more, Aldo, if you can. For that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's just the camera's not picking it up a little bit. There you go.
Can you see it there?
Yeah, look at that. With their signatures as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys.
And
If you
then-
want a Babymetal shirt for Texas and stuff like that, you know where to go. Kawaii Desu. Oh, some of these are really
Kawaii
good.
Desu.
So who designed these then, if you don't mind me asking? What's the
Different members of Babymetal Texas. This is the one that I'm wearing, but this is in a gray color.
the great?
Do they have a Discord?
It's actually no, we're on Facebook, Babymetal Texas Facebook group.
So they're old school.
I just like to know that I'm streaming currently from Texas, so so I should be allowed into this for the t-shirts.
This was our very first one. We actually got this artist to do
Oh,
this
I like
for
that.
us.
That's nice. That's nice. That is a very nice top.
Yeah, and then
So
Y'all.
I had to make it Texas.
if I have any artists actually in the chat now that is willing to draw me a Babymetal
With the
emote
number 4 on the back.
or a logo or something like that, so I can stick on my podcast or have as an emote for my Twitch and stuff like that. If there's anybody that could do that or wants to do that, let me know. I'd love to be able to stick something like that on a t-shirt or have an emote for my Twitch.
What's that on the back of it?
That's the Omura. What's on Omura's guitar?
Oh, nice. Yeah, the little white square that's on his pink guitar. I love that.
Yeah. And then
Oh my god.
they even have a bandmade one like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you ever wear anything
I want the bandmade
Better
one as
than
well.
Babymetal.
but Babymetal. Then you just show a bandmade one, so I'm like maybe.
I have so many T-shirts, man.
Well, if you need to flog some off,
no, I don't put
empty
anything
your
else.
closet, just send a couple my way. Yeah, hint, wink, wink. So there you go, guys. They are some very, very nice.
You'll have to start doing that Demon for Babymetal Belgium.
I know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we did was
There aren't that many
I opened it
Belgian
up
fans, though. I
to
think.
members of Babymetal Texas, and I asked if anybody would, for people to come up with designs, and then we'd vote on the design that we wanted, and then we printed it up and make the shirts. So each one of those is by a different member. A different member came up with the art and came up with it. and
Have
we
you
all
designed
voted on
one?
it. Huh?
Have you designed one yourself?
This one was my
that's
design.
you.
That one was yours.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That was my.
Nice.
I like
Cool.
that. I like
But
that
yeah,
one.
the other ones, everybody else did input. We'd have maybe 2 or 3 designs, and then we'd vote on it. And and that's how we came up with those.
It's a good call by Loon. Actually, I only just realised we've got obviously members of Babymetal Texas in the podcast and the Babymetal Belgium as well. So we got two Babymetal communities in the podcast.
Yeah, that's all me.
different parts of the world.
But actually, apparently, I think there's one in the chat. It's like there's someone else from Belgium.
Somebody
so
else
Kenny...
from Belgium?
Oh, hi, mate. How you doing? Okay, there's another one then. We're two.
We're two. You just doubled in
Cool.
size.
We should make shirts, by the way.
Babymetal Belgium is just demon.
Someone had to make one, you know.
Somebody had to make exactly, man. That's so good. I'd love to be able to do something like that for some t-shirts and stuff like that. Would be amazing. There's so many ideas, but unfortunately, what goes on in my head doesn't translate well to my to my artistic skills on a piece of paper. Unfortunately, so I think I could probably do Sue and that as a stick figures, but I doubt anybody would recognise it's them. So I leave that stuff to much more talented people than I am. For drawing. So some of those t-shirts are wicked though. I love them. So I can see Demon already. Demon's already sketching down now, right? T-shirt design.
Yeah. I took screenshots of Aldo's t-shirts and I'm gonna copy them.
He's already on it.
I got some cool ideas now.
So unless anybody in the chat wants to see a neon stick figure Babymetal t-shirt.
Oh, and we were gonna make the papaya shirts. We're gonna have yellow shirts with papaya on them.
Yeah.
But then somebody came up with the towels, and I was like, "Oh man, they beat us to it."
Oh. So yeah.
That's actually my prized possession. Is my yellow papaya towel. Yeah.
We didn't get that.
I didn't get anything from the merch.
Yeah, no, that was the one thing disappointing about the Manchester show is we didn't get any towels or anything like that. There was no. I was looking for that.
If you'd been there early enough.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
I knew there was people handing some out.
And that's why we go early.
So I was.
That's why
I was relatively close to the front, not like the front, but I was relatively sort of close to the front. But I didn't manage to get my hands on some towels, unfortunately, which I was good about.
And the group of friends that I go with to the concerts, that's our habit. We get there as early as we can. We try to beat the Japanese people because they're always there like the day before us. So, you know. But once we get there, we're the ones that came up with the little number sitting in line and stuff. We came up with that back at the 2014 in New York because they dispersed all of us. They got rid of us off the sidewalk. So we just got some we didn't want to lose our spot, so we came up with that idea. Everybody would number themselves, so we could go, and then when they would let us back in line, then we all would line up according to our numbers. And then
I didn't realize that's where it started.
Yeah, and that's why we kept it up in all the other concerts that we went to. It kind of spread from there.
There's so much I didn't know. If I could go back now, I would camp out in the place. Although I was kind of lucky because I believe that when I went to Manchester, as in typical English weather, it was fucking raining cats and dogs. So that queue, we were absolutely getting battered at that time.
Yeah. That's how you show your
Believe me, next time I'm buying a chair, and I'm just gonna
a collapsible chair for the gig.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't care.
I've seen,
cheap chair.
I've seen some crazy people for like Tokyo Dome and stuff like that. Some of the pictures that I've seen on Google with tents, literally camping out for like 3 days before some of these gigs, just to get in early, which is mental. I just want to say.
Well, when I went to and in Seattle, my first time in Seattle, I camped out the night before. I got there like at 4 p.m. the day before the concert.
Oh my God.
I was literally the only one there the whole night.
You overdid it a bit.
Until about maybe 4 o'clock in the morning when a couple of Japanese fans finally showed up, you know. But yeah, I was there like almost 12 hours all by myself. But I was determined to be number one in that VIP line. I was gonna get my position on that barrier, man. I didn't want anybody taking that position for me. So yeah,
That's great.
Was it worth it?
oh yes,
Or
oh yeah. Well, it was like
Was it
Noah
worth
was
it?
like 3
honestly?
feet away from me. Are you kidding? It was fantastic. It was the best ever.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. I like that. I believe Loon, you were quite close to the front, weren't you? How did that come about? Were you early as well, or
Yeah, I was there at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
what time was the gig?
Doors opened at 7:30 at night. It fucking killed me, honestly. It took me days to recover. My back was absolutely knackered.
It was worth it though.
So yeah, as Dem0n says, take a chair.
Yeah.
Take a chair.
Take a chair.
Oh, you didn't take a chair.
No,
Oh.
I was standing.
Oh,
He'll know for next time. He's gonna do it too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
care. A guy that owns a shop up the road from where the concert was came down and said, "Do you just want to hire some chairs to sit on?" And we all
Hire?
said no.
What?
Yeah,
Higher? I would take it.
yeah, but we all said no because it was early on in the morning. We were all fine.
I mean, you were there from 7 a.m.
Yeah.
At what time could he possibly have come to ask you for a chair for hire?
Oh, what was it? It was about
10 or
9
something?
o'clock or something. Yeah.
9. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're like, yeah, I can take 10 more hours, you know.
So
Maybe you should have.
Yeah,
But next
I
time,
learned my
maybe
lesson.
you should have just took the fucking
My
chair.
first time, I learned my lesson. I definitely take a chair. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was quite lucky for mine. I didn't actually get there till about an hour before the show, but the weather, like I said, the weather helped for me. Like I said, it was like just torrential raining. So there was like nobody queued up apart from like the really really hardcore fans that were at the Manchester show, and they were pissed on by the point that I got there. Like I don't even know how they did it. It was freezing. There was like a gale force wind, and it was just hammering it down with rain. And I was stood there for probably an hour before the show, and I couldn't feel my freaking fingers or toes by the time like the show started. God knows how people were doing it for hours.
Dedication. Dedication's what you need.
Yeah. So I was at Manchester since 7 a.m. Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ, dude! I feel for you. I couldn't feel my toes after an hour in that line, let alone until 7 a.m. You absolute monster, especially with the weather that was there that day as well. So there was.
I think we should settle kind of a date or something. Like if they ever do another London arena show or whatever, like Wembley, we should all go there.
Yeah, I'd love.
I'll be
We should
there.
all go there.
I'd love to do something like that. That would be amazing.
What do you think, Aldo? Could you make the trip?
Yeah. I mean, it would be cheaper than going to Japan.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to,
so-
could Aldo make the trip? He'll be there a week early.
Oh yeah, I
With
can
his
make the
chair.
trip.
No,
That's not a problem.
I was just looking for confirmation. I knew
But
he
I
was
would
going
have
to
to
say yes.
give up a trip to Japan to do it. So that kind of like,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why I was confident. Like if they have another Wembley, like it's probably going to be like the go-to for
Yeah.
many of us. I mean, I will go. That's for sure.
Wembley's the.
Oh yeah, I could.
If I can. I mean, if it's not like the one exclusive and whatever, I don't know. A lottery.
I don't think
Would it be a
they can
lottery?
do that over here.
Yeah, maybe not then.
Yeah,
Then
I
it's
wouldn't
okay. Then I'll go.
Yeah, if that happens, vlogging.
And we could get Chief.
I will do. For those that have not seen, I did do the Manchester show, and like I said, I recorded pretty much the whole thing. So there was if you look on my channel for just type in Babymetal Manchester, you can watch my experience at my first ever Babymetal gig. It's 25 minutes long, just to build up of me walking and getting in, and you can actually see in the line just the state of the weather, and it was really good. It was only a small show, but I actually preferred it being a small show just because I was quite close to the girls until the push started, and then I was like in the middle, and then when the push started coming from the back, I kind of like got shafted to the left a bit, which was fine for me because I got closer to Moa. But the problem with that is everybody wanted to be closer to Moa, so I ended up just getting shafted into the left of Oblivion by that point. But it was
Left side's the best side.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was that was a great.
You've got more chance of getting close to the barrier if you go to the left side of the stage than the right side of the stage.
It's yeah.
Because everybody wants to be at Moa's side.
Everybody wants to be at
or in the center for Sue. Nobody wants to be over at the Avenger side. Yeah. So that's where you go.
One of the things I do regret actually is because I went to the Manchester show and I was quite early into my Babymetal reaction still. I'd only been doing it for like a month or 2 or 3 at that point. And I knew there was like loads of other reactors there, and I wished now that I had gotten in contact with 1 or 2 of them just so I could have 1 or 2 reactors on the in my videos, which would have been nice. So
yeah, I mean there was a couple. Hedgie was there.
Yeah, Hedgie. I could
Callie was there.
Yeah, there was so many, and I was so annoyed with myself now that I didn't get off my ass and.
I gotta say, I was kind of frustrated myself about my first Babymetal experience because I didn't go like 7 a.m. like Loon, but I went like noon, 1 p.m. and it was all right because I was still like 5th or 6th general attendance. But then I went to the how do you say like vestry, and I put my coat on there. And the time I went into the venue, actually, I was like 6th, 7th row, and I was expecting maybe 5th, at worst, because I had read online that on the concerts before that people would go like at 6 p.m. and would still get like 5th row. So I was like confident that I would get a good spot. I actually ended up at the same place, at the same spot as people who went there like 1 minute after people started getting in. So the queue was like super large. So I had friends that came late, and they were actually next to me by the second song. Like when the pit opened up, and I was basically just in front of the pit. So I was like 6th or 7th row, 8th row. So I'm kind of fucking disgusted that I went there at 1 p.m. and I ended up at the same place as people that went there last minute, Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even bother to check to see if there was somewhere to put my coat or anything. I didn't even go for merch. It was just straight to the barrier, or as close to barrier as I was going to get.
Next time
there was people going to hang their jackets up. There was people going to the bar. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You want to get to the front?"
Yeah, that's
I knew I was gonna die because it was like so cold outside, so I had to put something on. And then I didn't want to.
I had
The next time I'll know. I'll just knot it around my waist and whatever, But yeah, next time I'll be more cautious about that.
Guys in the chat,
and maybe I get eye contact.
Guys in the chat, is there any questions you'd like to ask any of us? We have Aldo, Loon, Dem0n, and myself. Or if you have any questions for all of us, and we'll answer them one by one. Now is the time to do so. You can ask us anything. It doesn't even have to be Babymetal related. If you want to ask us something personal or something about ourselves, or it could be Babymetal or our opinions on a subject, it does not matter. If you have any questions or if you'd like to ask us something, let's do it. Joel, Dem0n, do you need a tutorial on how to queue and enter a Babymetal concert?
I'll take it.
There we go. Josh Lag, would you like to see a Babymetal unplugged set? Yes. I have been clamoring for this now for so long.
Yes.
I would love to see a Babymetal unplugged set, or even just like I said, an acoustic setup of just like Amora sitting on a chair with Sue or something like that sat next to him. Even just something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be like a whole 100% unplugged professional, but just something in that vein. A couple of songs, a 20-minute video of just 3 songs or 4 songs. I'd love that. I personally would love that. What about you guys?
Oh yeah, I'd give anything for something like an unplugged set. Like, because you could bring back a Cat Ski unfinished. You could have an acoustic of the one, but everyone knows how much I dislike the one. But you could have that. You could have a fair few good songs.
Yeah, No Rain Rainbow.
No Rain Rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shine.
Or Rondo, an acoustic version of Rondo would be good.
Yeah, sure.
An acoustic version of Java. That would be cool.
Unplugged with casual clothes. I'd love to have an unplugged BMC.
Shine.
Just to see Sue do those. Wanna. See if she can do it with on
Oh, yeah.
set. So it wouldn't be a long set. How much longer do you think we will be able to have Babymetal? Female idols in Japan usually retire in their late 20s at the latest.
Are they idols?
That's not the same. Yeah, they're not like in that mold. I think we said before they broke that mold, and
I mean, as a rock band, I feel they can go as long as they want.
But they're breaking molds of the idol. So I mean, they are kind of idols still, but they're.
Like I was saying before, I'm very much in the camp that I think metal genre music, it's natural for longevity of bands for some of them. For some of the longer ones, I think if Babymetal keep doing what they're doing, I think they could become legends of the metal genre as a whole. But the thing
I think they would have to change it.
They do, yeah. Every band evolves. Like Metallica changed, Iron Maiden changes. Like they all go through. Korn, for instance, like they all go through evolutionary changes as the band progresses to get older. So yeah, Babymetal will see changes, but the only way to reach
if they want to keep
in metal usually is how long the band's been together. It's longevity.
If they want to keep going and going, I think the change they're going to have to make is that there's less dancing.
Yeah,
because that's going to be the thing.
Like less running at least. They already started.
Yeah. The dances aren't as intense as they were when they were younger. But I think the dancers would pretty much have to stop. They would have to give more to do singing wise if that was the case. And I don't think anybody would complain about that.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah,
but then you end up with
they're going to eventually. I mean, all this dancing is eventually going to catch up to them.
Yeah. But the thing is, once they stop doing the dancing and you give more and more vocals, you're ending up with a heavier version of Bandmate.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Is that a bad thing though?
No.
No,
I'm just saying it's because it's a rock band with two female singers. That's.
Joe's just said.
That's all.
Would you have?
But they do definitely need to give more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on to people with more mics, Joe's just said, if you would have an Avenger have a mic, if so, which one? Or would you like to see them?
Momoko.
What about you, Demon?
Just give them all mics, whatever.
Yeah, you could give them all mics, because if they're going to sing it live, they're not going to need to have all the multiple backing tracks.
Yeah.
But if they're just going to pick one, Momoko, please, Koba, if you're watching.
Yeah, which I'm sure he is, and he's trying to.
He's just trying.
He's trying to end that stream.
Yeah, he's already trying
for some reason
to attack my router.
DMCA in your ass.
I know, right? That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, for me personally, before we even get into Avengers, I'd love to see Moa take more of the mic. Before we even get into Avengers, I want to see Moa do more. Easily. In an alternative universe, would you want to be? Who would you want to be the members of Babymetal from Sakura Gaikuin? Ooh.
Yui, Noah, and Stu.
Are we allowed to pick the same girl?
I don't know. It doesn't say you can't pick the same girls.
I mean, if you're going to pick from the original SG lineup,
all right,
but not have Sumo and Yui, I would have Ayami.
Yeah, I was going to say
Marina, and God, who else would I have? I don't know if any of the rest of them would be suited to it.
I'll tell you which ones I did like is the Kano, Maya, and Marin. Yeah. When they did Gimme Chocolate, they did an excellent version of it. So I think they would be a good.
I don't think I saw that.
Wow. Well, they didn't have video. You had to.
Yeah, it's not on video. Yeah.
You had to
Okay.
be- yeah, but there is
Okay.
audio of it. There is audio of it, and Maya really does a good Sue impersonation. I mean, she's got a nice voice.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see Megu get a shot
Mhm.
because she can really dance and she can sing pretty well. Just so long as it's not Aiko, because nobody wants to see Aiko.
I don't want to see Aiko either. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but I really don't like it. I really don't like it.
No, nor do I.
But I'm like
I've-
Loon. It would be Ayami, Marina, and then I have to think for like 10 good minutes, which I don't have right now. So
Aiko hate is real. Yes, it is.
maybe Megumi, whatever.
Ayami, Marino, and Kano for me. So,
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. You know what? Kano and Ayami and Marina. That's my pick.
so we've got Marino.
Not Momoko.
Momoko as an Avenger, maybe.
Oh, I know who it would have as the third from the original lineup. Hana.
Oh, Hana.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Another one.
I mean, there's
another one-
already a Hana metal thing, so
another one who I quite like, but
Yeah.
her name escapes me, is the fake exchange student. The one that keeps winning all the freaking
Sana?
Nendo tests.
Nene.
Is it? I can't
Oh.
remember. I can't remember her name.
the fake exchange student.
The one that's like a fake exchange student, but she keeps winning. She won the.
Nene.
Yeah, I think it might be.
She wins everything.
Yeah, she wins everything.
Yeah, she won the first few. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think she would have made a good girl. Just for her wits, I think that could have been quite.
Yeah, it's Nene then. She won like the first three, like Jen Spetson said.
No, yeah, Nene won the first three. Yeah, so Nene. Thank you for the name. I was thinking of the name then.
Yeah, it's Nene.
Couldn't remember. Yeah, when she broke down and because she came second once, I thought, oh my god, my heart, my heart. I was like, oh my god, just give the girl first place again, please. So that was probably the first time I probably felt for like a really kind of like emotional attachment to one of the Sakura Gaikuin members outside of obviously the Babymetal lot. So that was nice. I had quite an attachment to Ayami when she first started because I was doing her stuff as well and some of her reactions, and then like as soon as Ayami's in it, she's like, "Ooh, she's gone," and I'm like, "Wow, that didn't last long, did it?" So yeah, it's kind of hard picking up other favorites from those girls, which is really tight because everybody obviously always has eyes for the main three, and then it goes Avengers, and then you go more to Sakura Gaikuin girls after that.
I think you just need to watch more
I do
because then you'll get attached to the other newer girls as well.
I need to do. See, this is another thing that really wound me up as well. I did all the Nendo tests until 2014, I believe, and I did a reaction in 2015, which got blocked on YouTube. So I skipped that one, and then went straight to 2016. I think for that I did live on Twitch. So I still got a couple of more years to do. So that's.
I think I had an advantage because when I became a Babymetal fan in 2014, that's when I got into Sakura Gakuin also because I knew Moa and Yui were in it.
Yeah.
And when I would watch their things, their stuff on YouTube or whatever, I started learning about the other girls, and I started getting kind of like that, that attachment to them too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And once Moa and Yui graduated, I was still attached to some of these other girls, so I kept on watching. I kept on following them, and then year after year, the system that they have is very, it's the bait thing. They get you. It's because they get you to really fall in love with the little girls that are coming in, and then, you want to see how they progress through the whole thing, and each year new girls come in, and each new, and then another one graduates, and a new girl comes in. And it's an ongoing circle, so it's kind of like you get hooked in it, and you get hooked on it, and and you start watching like every year. So yeah, I mean, I fell into that trap. I'm stuck in there.
Well, I think I'm falling into the trap now because I'm watching a lot more of that stuff than I am Babymetal stuff recently.
No,
Try to catch up with all the.
There has been
There's more material too. There's a lot more stuff to watch at Sakura Gakuen.
Yeah,
there
has been a drought.
They have the Nendo test. They have the pranks. Videos, and they also have the fresh Monday episodes. There's a lot of material for Sakura Gakuen. Whereas in Babymetal, it's there's material, but once you've seen the old stuff, there's nothing new.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing to move on to. And Sakura Gakuen, it continues to move on. So that's kind of, I think that's how that's why I'm hooked on it, because there's always something new coming up.
Apparently, the 2016 one seems to be a very popular Nendo test that I should be watching, because everybody's screaming out for it already. In the chat, they're like, "Yes, dude, 2016, goddammit, do it already." So I'll have to oblige to the requests, I think. So yeah. Do you think Yui should make an appearance at the 10th anniversary show or not? Do I? Okay, I'm going to say this first.
10th anniversary Sakura Gakuen show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sakura Gakuen is a shoe-in. For the Babymetal one, I'm not too sure.
I'm not so sure about the Babymetal one.
Yeah.
But definitely
the question is, should she?
Should she?
Yes, she should.
I would only have her back under two circumstances.
If she wants, she should.
I mean, what I want, if you're talking about the SG 10th anniversary, I actually said this on the UE Discord earlier on today. I want a show celebrating it with all the graduates, but only with the graduates, not the new crop of girls. Let them do their own thing.
Yeah.
But just have like a celebratory look back. And the ones that aren't capable of doing the dancing, they can still go and do the unplugged version of Friends and stuff like that. Just the singing and playing guitars.
Yeah.
They don't have to be giving it the full-on thing that they would have been, 8 years ago.
Yeah, for the Babymetal one, I'd want Yui back only for two reasons, and that's either one, because she's coming back to Babymetal, or two,
Oh my god.
or two, to pass the torch on to one of the Avengers. I do feel like as much as
Any of those two scenarios are like the best scenarios ever.
Yeah, I do feel like her coming back for a one-off show, as nice as that would be, would end up pissing off a lot of fans, and I feel like the fan base would go backwards a little bit. Like I feel like we just got past the stepping stone of just getting over Yui, and the Avengers getting the praise that they've deserved for a long time. I feel like if Yui came back for one show, that would, because there's going to be people that aren't going to be happy with a one-off thing, because then there's always going to be the doubt of, well, she came back for this one show, she might come back for this one and this one and this one, and is that what the mindset you want to be thinking every time they do a show, like in the future, or there's a tour announced and you're thinking, could Yui make an appearance for this one when she has no attention?
I've seen Loon write about it a bit earlier. I've seen Loon write about it a bit earlier and was saying that she has never gotten any proper send.
Yeah.
And I would welcome a send.
I would welcome
like
a send
wholeheartedly.
as well. Like if they were able to get rid of the Avengers and the Yui was going to send off somebody,
It's like a closure. We don't have closure.
Yeah, a passing of the torch would be amazing, and then everybody can stop.
Yeah.
Get over it. Everybody can stop debating about Yui. Yui gets a proper send off, her clap, or something like that.
She doesn't even need to pass the torch. If she just comes back and does a couple of things during the gig, and they make it clear that this is our big goodbye, and we get to say goodbye to her, that's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't need her to pass the torch to X Avenger or Y Avenger. I'm happy just if she.
If that happens, everybody in that hall is going to be crying. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. That's why I feel like
that's why they should do it if they can, if they want.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be afraid.
Some of us old guys watching on a Twitch stream from a fan cam will be crying.
Yeah. fuck off. Always reminds me of Sue's graduation. That when everybody sent me these video links, were like, "Oh, here you go," and I was just like, I just ended up like bursting out crying. I thought, that's the only video I've ever shed a tear for on YouTube, and I tried my hardest for about fucking 10 minutes not to cry, and I just like. I tried not to blink, and they just did it anyway. I was like, God damn it! So,
yeah, there's no resisting that. With the 2012 Nendo, you've got to cry. If you don't cry, you're a heartless bastard. But in saying that, I cry more watching the 2014 one than I do watching 2012.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of went for the 2012 one. I
don't think I've watched 2014.
You've not seen 2014 yet? What do
you
do with your time?
You missed it the other night when we were watching it on.
I'm just keeping some stuff, for when I'm down, and then I can be downer.
Downer, yeah.
So wait, it's looking to cheer you up.
That's just what I'm saying.
No, you said you cried. I'm gonna cry too then. I might.
Two man need to cry, Neon. It was one of those as well. It was one of my first kind of reaction videos to something like Dead Emotional, and I didn't want to be like one of those YouTubers that just like shed a billion tears for views. So I tried to kind of keep it together a little bit, but eventually the feels won out. And then I was just like, I was trying so hard to strain not to do it. But eventually I was just like, I was getting to the point where it looked like I was in an underwater pool and I needed to blink. And then as soon as I blinked, that was it. Then it just started. I was like out with my top. Oh god damn it! So the worst part was as well. I was wearing this bright blue top. I think for the reaction view. So every time I dabbed my tears in my top, I ended up with like 18 dots of of where I was going like that on my shirt for like on this reaction video. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, no, that was.
I mean, what is it that makes grown men cry watching teenage girls on a stage show doing a fake graduation? It's nonsense.
It's the
and it's fake. You're right.
Yeah, it's fake. It's the innocence of it though, but it's knowing the story behind it. It's when I got told before I jumped into that this was like they thought it was their last show, and they didn't know whether or not they were going to see each other at that point again. And I was like, all right, okay.
I
know that going in, and then just to see, I think it's Moa that breaks down first, and then as soon as Moa breaks down, I'm like, and then Yui breaks down like 2 seconds later, and then that's it. It's just like you can fight one, but you can't fight all three. It's really bad, but like really uplifting as well at the same time. So it feels good to feel bad a little bit in that one. It's like it's sad, but it's so like great as well at the same time. So spoiling Dem0n. So no, he's seen the 2012 one. So the 2014 one he's not seen.
Yeah, it's 14.
It's 14. Yeah, that's the one.
I haven't seen like Yui's and Moa's.
Yeah, Yui's and
graduation. I've seen Sue's, of course.
Yeah, Dem0n's seen the 2012 one. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
The 2012 one was the one I cried at. That was something. The 2014 one didn't quite have the same impact for me. I don't know. It just seemed shorter, and I think the girls held it together a lot better for that one, which helped. I think. So how they were able to in both the graduations cry their eyes out and then 2 seconds later sing a goddamn song perfectly while dancing. I have no idea how they do that. I'd be a bubbling mess. So 2012 is a cry fest. It really is. How long have we been live, by the way? I haven't even been checking the time. Oh, geez,
2 hours 20 minutes.
2 hours 20 minutes. Right, guys. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about? I know that Loon was bringing up some pointers in the Discord before about things he'd like to chat about. So is there anything we've not covered?
I don't remember. I can't remember what I wrote.
And you're the one who took notes.
The one
The only one who
I'm
did.
the new guy here. I don't know.
Loon
What did we have?
Loon takes notes. Doesn't use notes.
No, we were going to talk about what did we think was going to happen in October. Social media. Your favourite songs. Oh, we did have. Did you have a favourite Babymetal story or a Babymetal moment?
Does anybody have a favorite?
If anyone has an idea they want to chip in.
Yeah, favorite Babymetal moment. Oh, for me, I think it's blatantly obvious, and I think for many people, it's going to be
I
blatantly
mean,
obvious.
story as in what? Personal story,
As in any story, like, you know.
or like story that is from them.
Well, my favourite Babymetal story is Yui's story, where her we assume grandparents are in hospital, and she can't get into see them, so she sits and listens to Karen Girls, and she dreams of being in Karen Girls, and learns all the songs and dances, and then gets to perform with Sue on stage a Karen Girls song.
Yui's depression.
All right.
I really like that skit. Yui's depression.
I don't have to talk because he's just given my best story as well. Then I just
Sorry.
agree. That's the
Yeah,
best
you
story.
can have the same one, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
What about you, Aldo? I imagine you've got so many to pick from. Like, what's your standout moment for you?
As far as Babymetal, I don't know. I mean, I've been in this for so long. A lot of that stuff is just kind of washed over now. I guess my most memorable moments are following Babymetal from town to town with my friends.
Yeah.
I think that's, to me, my most memorable moments. Going, a bunch of us packing into a van and just,
You
freaking
hippies.
camping out. All of us crowded into a one motel room, one little hotel room, and everybody sleeping on top of each other, and and then waking up early to go get in line, and all the. I mean, that to me is like my most memorable time is my the time with my friends. When we would follow Babymetal on tour. I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
I've never gone on road trips for no freaking band. If they came to my town, they came to my town. If they didn't, they didn't. But once Babymetal came into my life, it's just like it changed everything. I met a bunch of new friends. I didn't even ask to go with these guys. They invited me to go with them. And that made me feel like, wow, I really love this group of people, man. I really love this this fandom. It's so fucking fantastic.
Yeah, there's a lot of really nice people in the family.
And everywhere I go, dude, every single person is cool. Every single person's nice, and it's heartwarming, dude. That so to me, that's my most memorable Babymetal experience is those road trips that I would go with my friends.
That's incredibly uplifting, man. That's definitely brought a smile to my face. That story, I enjoyed that one. So
of course, it's expensive as fuck, though, too. because we all pitch in for the motel, for the hotel room or whatever. But the tickets for we all would always go VIP. So I'm talking like maybe 3 or 4 different VIP tickets. So
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
So the message we got from this: great memories equals an empty wallet. pretty much.
Well, I'm just hoping that our next best stories are yet to come.
Yes, I hope so too.
Yes, definitely.
Well, like I said, we'll try and organise something. We'll find out what happens next year with the tour dates, maybe, and then hopefully we can get like one big maybe Wembley show or something like that. We can all get to.
Do any of you have a favourite Babymetal moment from when they've been on stage or doing interviews or anything?
Every single time I got eye contact with Moa while being on Sun Barrier.
Yeah, that was my favourite moment as well.
Hands down, that's my favorite. Just standing there 3 feet away from her, and she looks at you and gives you that smile. That's that. Yeah.
Yep.
Like I'm 50-50 whether or not she gave me a smile, but there is I believe I took a picture of it and showed you, Loon, actually on this when I was editing my Baby Metal video.
Oh, and Momoka gave me a smile too. Momoka.
Okay,
Yeah, because I screamed her name out when she came out for the first time in Dallas. I didn't know who was gonna come out. I didn't know there was gonna be Momoko or Riho. And when Momoko came out, I just like screamed, "Mama!" And you can see her just kind of give that side look, like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that was fun.
Probably one of my greatest memories for me is if you look on any kind of like video that's in Manchester, there's a slight gap of like 2 seconds where the music dies down, and then there's one idiot that could be heard on every single fucking Manchester reaction show that goes to just some random idiot just shouts out, "Marry me, Moa," and I got the biggest smile from Moa.
Is that you?
That idiot was me. literally it makes me giggle every time. You can hit. The one part I didn't do on my own video because I was too busy shouting it out and being an idiot. But literally, I've seen other people's reaction to that Manchester show, and every time it pops up, "Marry me, Moa," you just hear people laughing. I get a laugh from, I get a smile from
Man,
Moa.
you know that I know that you said that, but I've never heard it. So
Yeah,
link me up so I can.
I will try and find.
I want to hear that.
the clips for that. I get a smile.
On my videos, you can hear me singing along, and I murder the music. I murder the song.
I just
You can hear me singing along.
Are you the one in the Road of Resistance video?
I'd just like to point out now
Just
that she didn't
completely
say
off
no,
key.
by the way. So technically,
Exactly,
Samoa.
like totally off key. Oh, forget it, man. That's embarrassing.
And Neon was simping. I was indeed. It was just a fun moment. I was enjoying the time. The time there. I'm one of those people, me, that when you go to a gig, it's there to be experienced. Even though I was recording the show on my phone, I was only trying to take like a minute of a song, and then I'd whack my phone back in my pocket so I could enjoy the rest of it. I like being swept up in that moment of those gigs and those fun times and stuff. The last thing I wanted to do was be like that at the gig, with my phone just constantly still.
You didn't want to be that guy.
I didn't want to be. Well, believe it or not, even at the Manchester show, there was a lot of those guys. There was a lot of people all doing that, and I didn't want to do that for like the whole songs, the whole gig or anything. And literally, I just like, all right, I was just like, I got a YouTube channel, so I need something. But I was just like, yeah, there's 30 seconds. There's 30 seconds of this song. There's 30 seconds of this song, and then I'll enjoy the rest of the show with my dad.
I actually didn't even notice the guys doing it in Glasgow. It was only afterwards that I saw things on YouTube, and the guy right next to me was doing it, and he like pans round, and I'm there singing away, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even see him do it.
So yeah,
but ordinarily.
Camera?
Sorry?
That 360 camera?
No, just holding his phone up.
Oh, just his phone. Oh, okay.
360 camera would be awesome though if anybody's done that.
I've seen a couple of videos of that.
Yeah, there is a couple. Yeah.
Is there a couple?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I might have to check that out. That sounds pretty cool actually.
You could do reactions on that, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. There's
just a thought.
There's more.
Just a thought.
Yeah, no, I would actually do a video. I don't know whether or not I'll do like a mass amount of them.
Yeah, you can comment on all the ugly audience members.
That'll be the first thing.
Exactly.
I'll spin the camera around. Let's see. Let's rate the ugliness of this person that we're judging today, and that's a 2. And back to the girls. No, I'm not that mean. I'm not exactly freaking look at myself. 360 cameras at festivals. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? I've never thought of doing the 360 camera stuff. So a lot of people seem interested in that actually. So I will. I'll have a look at that and see if we can pick up some 360 gig reactions. That'd be interesting. So we'll rate the audience members out of 10 on looks as we spin round. So look, there's Loon.
That's funny.
There's a 10. So yeah, it's been absolutely great. Have you got any more questions, guys? As we're winding down. as you guys try to get some questions in the chat, I just want to say a big thank you as well to every single one of my guests tonight. You've all been amazing. Big thank you to Dem0n, dude. I know you said you were dead nervous. As about your
What? No.
No.
I was. I didn't say I was that nervous. I just said I was a bit nervous that people would not, like my accent or whatever. Or
no, your accent's brilliant, dude.
A sexy accent.
Yeah, you speak better
Thank
English
you.
than I do.
Thank you.
I don't hear an accent.
A big thank you as well to Loon. Everybody knows who Loon is probably by now. If it's not Loon approved, then it ain't worth watching.
That's true.
So champion of all things Yui. But also, guys, I want to say a massive thank you as well to Aldo, because literally Aldo didn't know he was going to be on the show until like 30 minutes before.
30 minutes before
we went live. Like I said at the beginning,
I appreciate the invite, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Aldo, for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Like I said, guys, unfortunately Tash couldn't make it. She was feeling under the weather. So like I said before at the beginning, for the new people that are in here, we wish her all the best. We wish her she gets better as soon as she possibly can, and hopefully maybe we'll see in an episode in the future that we'll do. But yeah, Aldo, seriously, man, thank you for that. I know it was a mad rush to get your pants on before this, before. So, dude, I appreciate that massively.
No problem, anytime.
We got a few more questions here, so I'll run down a few more questions before ending the stream. If Sue goes solo, do you think Moa will go? Will go HETR. I don't know what that stands for. I apologize. Or do you think she'll be okay by herself?
Moa's got everything.
Good by herself. I mean, I like her voice.
Moa's got everything.
Voice.
Yeah.
She can do she'll have a following whatever she does. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She could do anything she wanted
she's already
to.
got an established fan base, so yeah.
she's got all the qualities. I think that she needs to be.
The qualities and the fan base, really, and because of the qualities, by the way.
Yeah.
When
and if Babymetal split up and Sue goes solo, what do you think, guys? Moa. Oh, that's the same question. So I'm going to tweak that slightly and say, if Babymetal's to break up and Sue was to go solo, what do you envision Sue doing? Do you think she'd stay in the metal genre?
I don't think she'll stay in metal. I think if she goes solo,
like songwriter stuff, or maybe more poppy stuff, like kind of like Brand New Day, like Babymetal's Brand New Day, but without so much metal in it, I guess. She's got a very sweet voice, so and then it's a very pop voice, so I don't know. I can see her doing some song, like personal songwriting stuff. I want to see her write some songs.
All right, okay.
And I want to see her perform them.
Okay, Youssef is kicking up a fuss in my chat right now, saying we didn't.
Come on!
Didn't get the Shanty conversation. Boom. Is Shanty metal?
What about the Shanty conversation?
I'm going to give the same answer I always give. Shanty is Babymetal.
Yeah. All right. I'm fine with that.
Dem0n's like, I'm not going to say anything.
Because if we started talking about this, we could be here for hours, and
it's already been hours.
Nobody really cares. Let's be honest, nobody cares.
No, it's
good. It's good. Whatever. It's good.
I like it. That's good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like Shanty as well. I'm happy with it. It's not one of my favorite songs, but I'm glad they've done it. So that's all really. Yeah.
Actually, I'm glad they've done it too.
So yeah, we'll end it there. Rob K's just popped in. Lincoln Sink, baby.
Of course.
So did I tell you? But he's almost as bad as me as my Omora guitar. Did I tell you about Lincoln Sink? So we love you, Rob. Thanks for jumping in, dude.
Hi, Rob. How you doing?
Hi, Rob.
But no, guys, it's been an amazing show once again. Crazy amount of time chatting absolutely nonsense about all things Babymetal. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'll hopefully see some of you guys for episode 5 and stuff like that. It's been absolutely amazing. If you want to hold slack now, I will end the call as well. Start and raid somebody on Twitch if you guys could stay by me. Do any of you guys have any last words before we head off?
I'm good.
Stay home, stay metal.
Yeah, stay home, stay metal. All right, guys, I appreciate
that. Just thank you, Neon, for having me this time. You didn't want me last time. So.
Oh, you're gonna play that card.
No, it really was fun, and it was fun, and we'll do it again.
Before me, what you on about? So,
all right, guys.
It's been great. I appreciate everybody coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Neon.
There's still a lot of people out there.
Thank you, man.
If you guys are interested in being on an episode of Podcast Desu, if you guys, because I'll accept anybody. If you got a love for baby metal, you want to talk about it.
Oh, you'll accept anybody, so we're not special.
Pardon?
Oh
no, you're always special to me. God damn
Same
it.
You've hurt my feelings, then.
Let us hear your voice.
Neon, by the way, you
you
should just get people in chat. Like, if people want to get on your next podcast, you can ask them.
So yeah, that's what I mean. If you
like, all of these people are like baby metal fans. They could come on,
So,
let me see. Not that guy.
And share the stories, the sites.
So we'll get it. If you guys are interested or you want to be on the podcast, then let me know.
We should have Joel next time. I think Joel would be nice.
Yeah, we should do. We'll have
or Quartz.
Or Quartz, yeah, Quartz would be a good one. So,
yeah.
Let the mod power go to his head again. So he's been brilliant. As always, guys, thank you so much for popping by. Thank you everybody in the chat as well. We're going to end it here. Thank you all so much. I'm going to raid somebody. If you want to earn a few more blood points, stay in the chat for that raid. I appreciate it. I'll give it a minute or so before we leave. And yeah, guys, thank you. You've all been amazing. Yeah, bye. Like I said, stay home, stay metal, stay safe. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Take care. Love you all. Bye.
All right, you did that.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can they?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Yeah.